Flash Gordon, the savior we need, racing through the stars at lightning speed. Crash landed on Mongo, a world so strange, where tyrants rule and the skies rearrange. The people are calling, their hope burns bright, a hero to rise and lead the fight. Flash, the champion of the stars, he'll shatter the darkness, break the bars. From Mongo's depths to the skies that gleam, he fights for freedom, he lives the dream. In Arborians woods, where the hunters hide, trees that tower stretching wide, Prince Baron's arrows fly sharp and true. Flash joins the fight, their bond renews. In Arborians woods, where the hunters hide, trees that tower stretching wide, Prince Baron's arrows fly sharp and true. Flash joins the fight, their bond renews. Through Coralians waves, where the seas are deep, the kingdom stirs from its ancient sleep. Merfolk whisper of danger near, Flash dives in, his courage clear. The people are cheering, they found their voice. In the face of evil, they make their choice. Flash, the champion of the stars, he'll shatter the darkness, break the bars. From Mongo's depths to the skies that gleam, he fights for freedom, he lives the dream. Fears frost, the cold bites deep, a frozen moon where shadows creep. The Ice Queen's palace gleams so bright, Flash earns her trust in the heart of night. On fire rose flames consume the ground, volcanic rage, no peace is found. The Fireforged rebels rise with pride, Flash leads the charge, their strength the light. The final battle, the stage is set, laser blast and a daring bet. Ming's laughter echoes, his grip so tight, but Flash won't falter, he'll win this fight. Flash, the savior of every world, through cosmic storms his flag unfurled. With courage blazing he faced the sting, and freed the stars from the rule of Ming. Flash Gordon, forever the name, a hero eternal in glory and flame.
Born from the stars, a hero unknown, a light in the dark, where evil had grown. He stands with courage, his heart is ablaze, a savior for worlds through cosmic haze. Flash, Flash Gordon, racing through the skies, he's never broken. Flash, Flash Gordon, the universe survives because he's chosen. Ming the Merciless, ruling with dread, planets in fear, their freedom near dead. But Flash, the champion, defies his reign, bringing the storm through fire and pain. Flash, Flash Gordon, racing through the skies, he's never broken. Flash, Flash Gordon, the universe survives because he's chosen. With allies beside him, bold and true, Dale and Zarkov, their loyalty grew. The drums of war beat loud and fast, but Flash's courage will always last. A leap of faith, a daring flight, he battles the dark to reclaim the light. From Mongo's grip to freedom's embrace, the hero of legend saves every race. Flash, Flash Gordon, racing through beacon of hope, a burning flame, forever a hero through time and space. Flash Gordon, the savior of the rise.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Just discussing chases. Interesting.
I wrote it down. Oh, I posted it. I can't remember. It was either clubs were registering as spades or spades were registering as clubs. I think it was clubs registering as spades, but
I don't think I'm using any classic chases today. I've been doing some very interesting takes on dramatic tasks and quick encounters and playing with them, making them very different for today. So get you in, we'll get going. But welcome one and all. I'm just looking up. I'm just looking. Well, yeah, we've updated everything. I'm just flicking through the original rulebook, my 20th anniversary one, which is got right. Okay, so spades have no modifications, hearts have no modifications, diamonds and clubs are at -2, and a joker gives you +2. Here we go. Realise diamonds. I always forget diamonds give you a -2. But there we go. Right, when we left you last, you were in a very impressive aftermath, weren't you, with that temple, which I think I've managed to move you all from. So I've been doing lots of testing. But yeah, there's a share record. Can't get used to the right new menu yet. So you were inside that temple, weren't you? And the very last thing that happened was, ironically, almost as if had completely deduced what I was going to do. Fritz played the disaster card. Now, the disaster card immediately gives everyone a point of conviction. Bad start, so let's give you a point of conviction. A bit louder today. Let's take it down a notch. about 90%. We'll get 3 bennies. Wow.
Yeah, but now the other shoe's about to drop.
Okay, so oh, it's Charles who's missing, so I just need to give Charles manually a point of. Yeah.
And I'm coming in. I'm just was loading.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess I'm missing. Like usual.
Tawny gets a point of conviction as well, because Benny's going automatically. So, okay. I've got a whole lovely sequence to go once I can find where I'll put the.
Yeah, Azul might need his conviction if it didn't go automatically because I haven't connected to the table yet. I'm joining now.
Yep, you have your point of conviction. So, I'm looking for my adventure story and Shadows of the Lost Land. Here we go. You're in the Mongo temple, then you have the awakening. Escape the temple. Okay. So basically, there's no map for getting out of the temple. It's all interesting theatre of the mind stuff. The temple is starting to come down all around you. Someone played the disaster card. It would have happened anyway, but by playing the disaster card, you get conviction and lots of bennies for it. So basically, the air grows. No, the air grows thick with dust and panic. The exit is visible, but a section of ceiling collapses in front of the party. A sprinting leap is required. So first things first. This round, basically, everybody gets to make an athletics check. Failure means you will get to continue moving on, but you will so it should be on your character sheet. If you look at the character sheet, it's on the character sheet, and it's all nicely automated. So Tawny's first. And it will automatically apply a wound if you fail. That's the nice thing about it. Tawny's not in yet. In fact, I don't know, is Tawny here? That's an interesting question. See pants. Oh, I'll roll for him. I'll even be nice and waste one of his bennies for him. Very, very nice GM. Spending. Successful, therefore he doesn't need to worry about it. Azul's next, but you're not in yet.
The first roll was successful.
This man, I'll spend his benny. He's not here to know. Yeah, the Joker bonus. I'll get him the benny back. There we go. Not paying attention. I was looking at the numbers. Fritz isn't here either, so I'll spend one of his bennies, shall I? No, I won't need to. He's okay. Charles, you're up. Make your athletics roll. Let's say the only consequence of a failure is not that you get trapped or anything like that. You just suffer a wound, and then we move on to the next round of escaping the temple.
I've got all these bennies because I'm so lucky. I need to go ahead and spend them.
Oh, I forgot to deal a random card. That's okay. That brings us to Zivara. You want to hit that athletics roll button on your combat tracker. See what happens. Oh, you're absolutely fine. No problem at all. That gets us to Victor. Yeah, but I'm trying out the wonderful new challenge thing, because basically it's all lovely automated, and it basically means that if you roll successfully, if you fail to roll, I don't know why I clicked the roll there. Well, I'll change it to your 5, and then I can hit apply. And last but no means least, Lizarus. All powered by the combat tracker. You see, it's all very Lizarus fails. He gets a 3. That huge amount of rock and everything's pouring down on him. I think he just keeps it. He's looking at more and more
Lizard's
rocks.
just looking for a way to walk around it and not getting lucky at all.
You're overthinking it.
1 of 3
Definitely
every single
overthinking it,
time.
Big Green.
I mean, at the end of the day, there's 2 ways to look at it. You see, if you fail the roll, you take a wound, but you can attempt to soak the wound. So it's up to you which way you want to go here. Because you've still got a long way to go. So it's up to you. You can either try and spend it. You can spend another Benny and make another athletics roll, or you'll take a wound.
Yeah, I'm
which
going to
you
do
can
that
attempt-
more, Benny.
Dust and debris. Oh, there goes the 6. It was very reluctant, but it came up in the end. That was a 9. So you're all good on the first round. Second round, let's see what happens. See, I'm doing the cards as well because that will decide everything. This round, we got. I dealt myself a heart, so there's no massive complication for everyone. Ancient murals crack and explode, revealing deep chasms. Wrong step could mean the end. The ground shakes violently as you look around frantically, trying to find a safe route. This time, however, you get to make notice checks to find a safe way out without taking damage. Evil. Victor, you're up. With the Joker bonus, you're absolutely fine. Zipara's up next. Okay, you all notice that basically you notice that they've disappeared and off you go. Right, let's see what Fritz gets. This is fine. Charles. Oh my word, look at that. Charles, you realise where the others are going and off you go. Lizarus. This notice check required. Oh, look at that. Obviously, your senses are fine and you all dive down the right corridors here. This all gains a new power. That's not bad. And off you go.
I was taking my raise that I didn't take from the last time. That looks like I succeeded.
That's absolutely fine. I completely get it. And last but no means least is Tawny, who's not here. His notice check is successful. There we go. Right. An unstable stairway. Your only way out is down, but it shatters as you descend. The fragments of stone left behind will require light footwork to prevent further disaster. Ooh. You're going to have to try and use stealth to move quite delicately across the very fragile stones. Fortunately, though, you're getting jokers every round, you lucky so-and-sos. Charles, you're up.
I'm going to Benny my 2 of diamonds.
But since I've got the Joker bonus to offset some of that, let's go ahead and just go.
Successful. And Fritz. Let's put 4 Benny jokers in the deck because it's 2 black jokers. I forgot I gave you 4 Bennies in the deck. Okay, Fritz is okay, which is a bit worrying. The size of him going over everything, but he's okay. Tawny. You know what? These rolls are proving very, very impressive here. Lizarus, you're up, sir. Okie dokie. Stealth, very nicely done. 8. Next round gets interesting. I was just looking at Zavara.
I would like to go on hold, please.
Okie dokie. Well, you can't. You've got to run out, but I'll let you go on hold.
Yeah, I know. I just want to make sure everybody else gets out before I fly out.
I was going to say you can make an athletics check and fly down. I will. You are allowed to do that. Azul, you're next.
Stealth, correct?
Stealth. The idea is you're trying to delicately, you're trying to move as light-footedly as possible over very fragile rocks. Was the logic I was trying to go for. I just wanted to try something different. Victor, you're up.
Right.
Oh my word, look at that.
Holy mackerel.
He turns on his anti-grav plates and floats over the
Yeah.
rocks.
In that case, Zafara, you are making an athletics check instead of a.
Fly, you fool!
Yep, you're making an athletics check if you choose to fly, which of course you can do. So yeah, no problem at all there. Okay, the next round, let's deal myself a card. Oh, I'm not going to get a club. It's not fair. Okay, so I forgot to turn this one into a chat so I can put it out there. So a massive stone door blocks your exit. The mechanisms are damaged. Someone must make a repair roll while others hold the crumbling wall at bay. So basically, this round, someone's got to make a successful repair roll. Everyone else is going to use their strength to basically stop the walls burying you in as it goes. So I will do that. You only have to do one of the two. You don't have to do them both. This is. Do you want to attempt to repair the mechanism to get the door open, or do you want to make a strength check and hold up the walls?
I'll do the strength check part.
Go for it. That'll be a 9. Nice and good. That gets us to Victor. Your choice of strength or repair this time. This was me more playing around with the new technology and trying to work out which is the better way to go. Okay. Charles. Obviously, more than one of you can repair. It's obviously. Charles makes a strength check and succeeds. Fritz is not here. So, well, Fritz will do strength. He's a big fellow. I assume he's strong. Tawny's not here. Tawny's going to use strength as well and succeed. Well, this was fairly safe. I was expecting much more unpleasantness. Maybe I was too nice on the skills that they choose on. Azul, strength or repair?
Well, do we have a repair roll?
Yeah, but it's up to you. I mean, the point I'm trying to say is you've got a choice. You can assist by making a repair roll of your own, or you can just hold up the walls. I'm trying to give you the choice of which one you want to go with.
I don't have repair, so.
You do have a repair roll. That's the main thing. A 14, my word.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
but apparently I'm a pretty burly blue man, so I'll just do that.
That's not bad at all. Yep, no, you're all good. And Zafira, I just deleted your repair roll, but you can make a strength check. Which is okay. Nicely done. Last round. Come on, you clubs. Oh, I got a joker again. That's not right. Bendy's dealt out a red joker. My word, the jokers you're getting everywhere. Okay, the temple makes its final death cry. Fire and debris rain down. You must make one last sprint to safety before the cave entrance collapses completely, which means everyone just gets to basically make some lovely athletics checks. Victor gets a 10. Succeeding. Zafira. Charles. At the end of the day, someone else can pick you up and get you out if you take the wound as something falls on you.
Yeah, I'll just take the wound.
Okie dokie. Charles takes a wound. Collapses to the ground as someone else will probably narratively come and save you. I'll give you all the chance to narratively describe afterwards, which is what I should have done every round. I'm so silly. I should have done that sooner. My mistake. Too busy thinking on the mechanics. So 4. So that's successful from Azul. Tawny isn't here, so I'll have to roll for 2. Well, Tori obviously picks up, grabs you, Charles, and takes you running outside. Lazarus. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! If nothing else, it gets you lots of lovely bennies. This dude, this is ridiculous. How many bennies we got out of that? How many jokers? And last but not least is Fritz, who isn't here. And that's a 4. So fairly. So let's have your love. Let's have some. Let's give you a chance to sort of narratively describe your dramatic escape from the temple. Because it says
would like to use his shrug it off edge to try to turn that wound into a.
Be my guest. Be my guest. You have a +1 to negate the -1 because I think it's before you do the roll, isn't it?
There we go.
Okay, so yeah, just mind about bumps and bruises. So I say you burst from the collapsing ruins, dirt covered by triumphant, as the temple vanishes into rubble behind you. The jungle is eerily silent. The battle is won, and you live to tell the tale. As I say, let's have some dramatic narrative from you, whoever wants to go for how you want to get out, just because why not? Go for it. I'll sort the next bit out. Nothing at all. Okie dokie. Sounds like you get out all shell shocked, and that's absolutely fine. Now,
my turn.
Oh, sorry, I was just going to let go. Oh, good point. Let's do it then. Well, actually, first things first, Victor. After I stopped streaming last time, you paid a very specific card. Now's your chance to play it again because I gave you an extra card just so you could play it again, and you still got your normal play for this session. Actually, I've just noticed you've got disaster as well, but that doesn't matter.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Victor plays captured, so we'll which okay, well, captured means everyone gets a point of conviction. And you'll get a Benny. Okie dokie. The dust from the collapsing temple has barely settled when the proles descended. Shadowy figures clad in battered armour, wielding cruel-looking energy spears, emerged from the jungle mist, their eyes locking onto the exhausted hero. There was no time to run, no time to resist. With a barked order, the proles surged forwards, overwhelming you with sheer numbers. Shackles, cold, metallic, and heavy, snapped around their wrists. You are now prisoners. The journey through the dense jungle was long and arduous. The proles marched you along an ancient I can't speak. The proles march you along ancient stone bridges through steaming sulfuric marshes, past towering alien trees draped in strange bioluminescent vines. Overhead, ringed creatures shriek at the scent of helpless prey below. Then came the city, Gorash, the bastion of blood. A sprawling citadel of jagged metal towers and spiralling smokestacks, illuminated by molten rivers of slag. The streets were lined with jeering proles, their malformed faces twisted in delight at the sight of the fresh fighters for their infamous arena of death. Through the crowd you were dragged, boots scuffling against the cracked pavement, until you reached the towering bloodgate. The enormous obsidian doors swung open with a menacing creak, and beyond them, awaited. Above the towering cages, the prole's chieftain Scarvox the tyrant grinned down from his throne. His voice echoed through the chamber like rolling thunder. They will fight, escape, or they will perish. Cast them into the pit. The floor rumbled as the floor beneath you gave way. Shackles are ripped free as gravity takes hold. Tumbling through the darkness, you collide with the bone-littered earth. The scent of death, damp stone filling your lungs. Then, from the shadows, you hear a deep, guttural roar. So, quite pleasant event, really, and probably something you'd want to recommend for other people who want to visit the Lost Lands. So, I need to. What do I need to do? Tawny on hold. I need to put this on hold. And then I can delete their tokens. Then delete token, delete this token, and delete this token. Then put there. That's all good, and that's all well and good. And then I can zoom to fit. Share record. That's when the rain starts as well. So I didn't bother putting them on, but all around the edge. Oh, there you are. Yeah. So basically, you're down the bottom of the pit. The walls seems to be quite loose rock. There's quite a bit of vegetation and vines. Above that, you've got like the stepped area, which all around there are proles looking down. Over here on the platform, over here is Scarvox, and as I say, from directly opposite you, you heard the noise. I've suddenly got very confused there. They've changed how you add encounters to the combat tracker, and I hadn't known. Okay. So basically, looking to the opposite side there, what you do see is, you know, I say a picture it's 1,000 words, so I think it's much easier just to show you what you see. There we go.
Is he coming out of a tunnel or is he already in the pit?
He's already technically arrived, as it were. Directly opposite you.
So I can't drop the tunnel on him. Damn.
Afraid not. So with the crowd all cheering around you, actually. If that would work. What this sounds like. So listen. Hearing nothing. Oh, there we go. Oh, that might do. Yeah, gladiator fight. That'll do. Okay. Let's see what happens on the initiative front. Well, it looks like you've all got jokers. This is not fair. You're getting too many jokers today.
There's no such thing.
Okay, Liz, you're up first.
I'm going to move to my left, its right, and see if I can open them up for a flank shot by the rest of the party.
Go for it. Okay, you move over to the flanks.
So that is a pit we can go across?
You're at the bottom of the pit.
Oh, gotcha.
It's about whoops. It's about yeah, there you go. It takes three rounds to climb out of the pit if anyone wants to try climbing out. It should be pointed
I'm going
out.
to pick up a stone or something as I go over there and throw it at him just more to sit down and distract him a little bit.
That's absolutely fine. So, that would be an athletics. So let's just do
improvised weapon or something.
Well, you could do it more like a test, I'd say. So you throw the rock at him, unless you want to spend a penny and try and. I can always spend a penny again, but on a 5, you don't distract him, but you can spend a penny if you want to, and try and get better than a 5 on your athletics with your Joker bonus. Make another athletics roll. Gets you an 11, which means you've won with a raise. Do I think
right there behind the ear? There's a lizard. That's a sensitive spot.
Oh, that's annoying. It didn't actually do anything. Do you want to make it distracted or vulnerable? with your
Oh,
rock
I
throw.
like the vulnerable part.
Okie dokie. And I'm trying to remember, did I say... It strikes me as creative combat should be the one that's on. Did I turn on creative? That's the pros cheering. They're obviously happy. I can't see if I did creative combat or not. I think we'll have that wine when we get the whole.
Did the creative combat? It appears in the combat tracker, doesn't it?
Well, that's what I thought, but it didn't seem to do anything. It didn't even apply. It didn't even apply. Distracted or vulnerable, which is worrying. View token house rules. Can't see creative combat under house rules anymore. I thought it was under house rules. Setting rules. Here we are. Creative combat is on, so no, that didn't work. It's annoying, to say the least. Tables, creative combat on speed. You shook him. Not only did you distract Vorakalm the Devourer, you shook Vorakalm the Devourer. Okay, Zafara's up next.
Okay, I'm going to fly up and I'm going to cast fear or try to cast fear. Not with a 2, I'm not. Let's try that again. There we go. And so I will cast fear on Vorakan the Devourer. And up.
You did a 7, so I will change that 4 to a 7. Oh. Oshie, he succeeds.
So he's not afraid?
I'm afraid he is not afraid. Azul, you're up, sir.
Okay. I'm looking for Entangle for the new powers, and it is not showing up for some reason, but that's okay. I'm not going to use it anyway. The second. Sorry, I'm having...
Looking for my location on the map and I can't find it.
It's because you weren't here. Why, if you're size 4,
There you go.
you're not being shown as space 2? I want space 2.
There we go. Okay. So I'm going to upcast my blue goo. And do I need to make it a heavy weapon, goo?
You don't know.
Well, I might as well try then.
I heard something quiet.
And I dropped the dice. I did drop the dice. I don't know. I'll do it again. Oh, I don't want to move the tracker.
So what's up?
Oh, I'm trying to drop this stuff on the tracker, and it's just moving my character sheet around.
Just target him and then do whatever you want to do.
There we go. Hmm. Finally. I'm going to Benny that.
Not sure why it's saying it needs. I'm not sure why it's using parry for an area effects power, but anyway. Did River raise your burst power? Okay, your blue goo covers it. It doesn't appear to have any effect.
Okay, I'm going to Benny that.
Okay, you shake the hardy creature.
Well, with that, I will live with it.
Okay. Oh, Vorkon the Devourer recovers from being shaken. Oh, remains shaken, I should say. No, he doesn't, because I'll spend
I
a
was going
penny
to say, wait a second.
I didn't give him combat reflexes. Okay, so the first thing Vorkon the Devourer does, he lets out a mighty roar, which means you all get to make fear checks or be shaken. 8. Charles, what did Charles get? Charles got a 4. Fritz got a
6.
6 and succeeded. Zul 5. Era 4. Isris hasn't rolled.
7.
They said it. You got a 7. I apologise. And Tawny is shaken because he's not here. I don't mind. Okay, so well, I think Morakon the Devourer is just going to come barreling forwards to the 6, so he's just going to move the 6 squares to there. Then he's going to leap. How annoying. How annoying was that? It was a 4 until it tumbled over the edge. I have to spend a penny on that so it can make his pounce attack. Where's his agility gone? I've lost it. Agility, athletics. He's going to make me use all my bennies up, isn't he, this little git? He gets me to there. Oh, which is just short of attacking all of you, which is very annoying. Means I just have to bite Charles, who parries frantically with a spear. Fritz, you're up, sir. I actually forgot to put the pounce effect on, but it doesn't matter because he didn't damage. Crowd like it.
Apparently. It's like a gladiator pit. They've all come in to
Oh
watch.
yeah, it is exactly. As Vorakan,
The crowd go wild.
as basically where is it? Where is it? Scarvox, the tyrant, the leader of the Proles, did say, "You will fight, escape, or perish." Fritz attempts to hit Vorakan the Devourer, but he dodges deftly to the side. But you probably weren't here to see what Vorakan the Devourer looks like. There you go.
He's very handsome. He's not very big though, is he?
He's size 3.
What size am I then? I'm getting a -2 versus him.
You're size 4. You're large.
He's a pussy. Okay, so I'm saying he's not very big then, is he? So I was right.
He's 9 foot long.
Yeah, he's smaller than me. Wow, this geezer's hard to hit.
You'd have hit him except for the multi-action.
One more penny to waste.
Everyone's got 2 points
I
of
missed.
conviction today, so already. So Victor's up. These lovely rules of climbing out the pit to no one's using them, which is a shame.
Once he's decided to come all close and such, he gets to eat a face full of blaster. Oh no, I think I can do better than that. Or not.
I do love the way I keep pointing out all they have to do is escape, but they're trying to kill it. I say, ha ha ha. That's a wound. That's a wound.
And they hit.
Which is something. There we go.
Oh, wild card. Okay.
Okay. Spend a penny. Okay, your shot basically gouges deeply into the hide of Vorakan the Devourer, but it screams in anger and pain, but doesn't go down because I spent one of my rapidly diminishing bennies. Charles, last but no means least this round.
Okay, Charles is gonna use his pointy stick. That's kind of what he's here for, is pointy sticks.
It's by the sound of it, the audience like your pointy stick. They all clapped and
Indeed.
cheered as you mentioned, as you used your pointy stick.
Okay, well, you know what? You're right. We have gotten quite a few of them today.
Ooh.
Oh, no, I didn't need it. Good grief.
Except that could have been your conviction dice.
True, true.
That could have been your conviction D6 that did it all. It was a bonus dice because it's blue. Oh, you shook Vorakan the Devourer. Hang on, Shaken's
Good.
moved. Shaken's moved to the bottom right. Didn't it used to be in the top? I can't remember.
Yeah, some things did definitely move around.
Oh my word. That's enough. There's so many jokers going out today, but not for me. It's not fair. I didn't mean to press that. I meant to spend some pennies first. I think Vorakan the Devourer's not going to live very long. Oh, hang on. I need to roll a d6 to see what happens. Okay. None of the crumbling rock walls collapse, causing interesting diversions or complications for everyone in the fight.
I bennied my 3 of diamonds to something else.
Yeah, it's the King of Hearts. Zafara's first. What's Zafara up to?
Oh.
Oh, I just
think I'm
remembered.
gonna-
Drat. It's my fault. I just remembered something, so it didn't happen. They were supposed to bind your wings so you couldn't fly, and I completely forgot that bit. So there you go.
All right. Well,
I forgot
I
to mention it,
already
so you
blew
can't fly.
up so last round.
I know. I just remembered they went to bind your wings. So what if you? Someone would have
So
to.
what happens? Does she tumble to the ground?
No, I forgot to mention it, so therefore
Oh.
it doesn't happen.
Let's see, fight, escape, or die. Well, she's escaped, so
Well, no, she hasn't escaped the pit yet. There's still.
No, I haven't left. I haven't flown out of the hole.
It takes 3 rounds to climb out the pit. A minimum of 3 rounds to climb out the pit. It's an 18-inch drop, as it were. You can climb out the pit because that was the point of the escape. You didn't actually have. You don't actually have to fight the thing. What you have to do is climb out.
Yeah, but this big guy can get us.
Well, he's not large, but don't forget.
He's not that big.
He's not.
He's like a puppy.
Vorakan's not large.
He's only 9 foot long.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's further than I can move, so yeah. He can reach me on the first trip.
Well, the first round, yeah, but after that, he can't.
18.
Would you get off the keyboard, cat? Fuck you. Oh.
Can I hamster ball Vorakan? Like I did the Paroli last time, and lift him up in the air with my Mongomancy elemental manipulation.
He's a little on the large size.
Yeah, I know.
Basically, well, so with the elemental manipulation, it says you can attack, move, or push. So potentially speaking, yes, you can. The idea is you use your elemental manipulation instead of strength to push Vorakan the Devourer. So you can push him around with elemental manipulation of air, or at least you can attempt to. Want to? Yeah. So yeah.
My thought was to put him in a hamster ball and then throw him up onto the top of the pit. Into the middle of the
you probably would be able to. You probably would be able to do that. Let's have a work out.
Yeah,
size 3.
Kind of far.
He's size 3. He weighs about 2,000 pounds. So I don't think you're able to really throw him like that.
Yeah.
As such. But yeah, you could certainly push him around. You could use it. If you want to use elemental manipulation or elemental earth to move and buffet him, you can certainly do that. That would be doing the effects of a push, which basically would be its strength opposing your Mongomancy roll after you successfully cast the manipulation.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be very successful. So instead, I shall. Did they take our weapons away?
No. Well, they did while you were escaping. For the sake of argument, you do technically have them down in the pit. Because of course you're the heroes.
In that case, then I'm going to shoot him.
Go for it. We'll have to have some guy come out and cry if you do kill Vorakan the Destroyer because you killed him.
Yeah, I know.
Be like his little keeper.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody loves him. There's always somebody who loves him.
Vorakan the Destroyer.
Yeah, like that Star Wars trope when the big monster gets killed in the prison pen.
That's
And then the
exactly what
keeper
I was
comes out and
referencing.
leaves.
Yeah, I was exactly what I was referencing. The rancor. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I was exactly
Azul gets a
referencing.
penny for his mind reading. No, I'm kidding. But that's what I thought when, like, you said that. It's like, you know, the keeper that comes out and weeps that his big ugly monster got killed.
Yeah. I can't think of the actor's name. I
God's
recognise
sake.
him as well.
I can't hit the broadside of a barn door today.
Is the keeper's name Hagrid by any chance?
Don't forget. Well, one, you haven't got him targeted, so that doesn't help. And two, a 6-4
Oh,
hit him.
okay. That's probably what's going on.
I thought you were trying. You have hit him 3 times. I thought you were going for the raise. You only need a 4 to hit with a ranged attack.
Oh.
I thought you were going for the raise. Otherwise, I would have said something sooner. So you
There
have
we
hit
go.
For
it.
some
Okay, I
reason,
now
mine
have
was
him
going
targeted.
against the parry, but
I now have him targeted. All right. And then I hit him.
You can just roll the damage. Look at that. That's enough damage to shake him. Unfortunately, he's hardy, so you don't.
I thought he was already shaken.
He is. That's why
But
hardy
he's
kicks
hardy.
him.
Can I
Oh,
Benny
for
that
fuck's
then?
sake.
You can.
Even worse. Okay, no. Once more. See what we get this time. Even worse. Never mind. Okay, can't do it. I don't even get to shaking him.
Well, you did shake him, but he's all hardy, so it has no additional effect. Is the point of hardy? You did shake him, but you didn't cause a wound. Is the technical point. Victor, you're up.
All right. Like shooting him still going to be the option. So
That's a hit.
let's try betting for better for a hit with the raise.
That's a hit.
All right, 2 hits.
Oh.
Let's try 1 Benny on damage.
Hardy's very annoying in that regard, isn't it?
What do you have to do to get around that?
You have to wound him.
Raises for wounds.
That's the thing.
Basically, have to effectively got a toughness of 18 for damage.
So you got to get an 18 or better. Holy
Yep.
mackerel.
Yeah.
Which is why I didn't make him a wild card. I just gave him hardy because he's
I'm going to spend one of my convictions.
Go for it. Through the ooh.
Then I'm going to move and strike Volakan.
Go for it. And here come the cheap viewers, better known as spam bot. By the cheap viewer. I do think it's interesting that
I will say that
the new move arrows are like the original move arrows.
right.
Much more, much less colourful and a lot more functional. I'm not sure about. I'm not sure the need for the whole move list down the right hand side. I mean, yes, it's nice because you can make lots of things move at once. But I'm not sure when you really need it, other than it looks cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it shouldn't be done. Okay, so basically, this was.
I think it's going to
I
be
bounce off the
chaos
side of his plating. I'm doing nothing.
when you have people like bouncing all around the place.
Yeah.
Right, like at different things, and you don't have to go and find the stupid little check mark on everybody's token, and you can just kind of
Oh yeah.
hand wave it through if you.
No, don't get me wrong. I think I'll tell you when actually no, I'll tell you when it makes a lot of sense, and I know why they've done it, and it's exactly what you just said. When they're dungeon crawling and everyone's moving through a map, and the GM's lock the tokens. Now you could just move, and I just go click, 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 so that will be a lot better.
Right.
Click approval when it does them all in one go instead of you having to do individual clicks.
Exactly. That's what I say. It was annoying. That's what it's for. So I've only just realised as we talked about it. Okay, Fritz, you're up, sir.
I think that the card art. I made my first extension yesterday. I think it's pretty cool.
The action
the action deck, like being able to change that up. I mean, I didn't do anything except follow Mike's instructions, but it worked just fine.
Creating action decks is so easy. Yeah, I have to say I've done quite a few now.
Yeah, it's just kind of a pain in the ass the setup. Like I had to lay all the cards out from the deck, and take a picture of it, and then go into, each one.
I haven't done that yet, but I probably will be doing that with a deck of cards.
Well, that's weird. I've put Wild Attack on me. Did it? Oh, it did work. Yeah, it looked like it didn't work for a second. Right, I have to bend it again. Even this geezer's got some serious parry on him.
You did see that we got 2 convictions, right, Henry?
Do I want to spend conviction on a hairy beast that's not even big enough for me to ride on?
You can't hit it at the moment. Oh, so saying you do.
That sounds like a problem for your personal life, not for the game right now.
I haven't got immunity.
Sorry. You haven't gotten immunity. I thought that was fun.
See, think about that extra D6.
It's the dice. It's the dice.
Think about the extra D6 you would have had if you'd spent one of your conviction. For the record, this is because... Oh, no, you played Disaster, which gave everyone a conviction. This whole encounter is because someone else played...
is it my fault?
Jude, which also, no, Disaster gave everyone conviction. This whole encounter is because someone else played Captured last time, I should say. So this is the upstart playing it. But the whole point of Captured and Disaster is... The whole point of those cards is they give you conviction and or bennies, or you know what I mean, and different variables and some of the other actions. That's the whole point of them. So I'm also incorporating some of that. So I'm making... at the moment, I've got a grand total of 14 cards in the Flash Gordon adventure deck. Because making adventure decks are a lot slower than making action decks.
There you go. I put conviction in and I changed my dice. Look at the difference when you put the fighter dice on. Huh?
Speaking of, did I read that with the creature type and stuff that we're going to eventually get dice that reflect keywords and stuff?
The crowd's very upset.
I think that's not very high up the list.
I'll get rid of that because it's very loud, but you get the idea. They're very upset as Vorakan, the destroyer,
him on my trident,
is incapacitated.
See? Well done. Conviction well spent.
Charles looks up and goes, well, you're the guys that said fight.
I know. I agree. It's not very realistic in that regard. So, action cards. Clear all. Get rid of all your effects on. Jingos. Okay.
Everyone got experimental cache turned on.
What does that do?
Oh shit! I forgot.
It speeds up your It's basically when you do a a fighting roll with one weapon.
Yeah.
It caches it after the first time. It does like about 4 or 5 calls or something each time you do a fighting attack. This one caches it, so it only makes 1 call the next time. It speeds everything up.
I forgot about that one. Yes, so you need to click on the cog on the right-hand side that says options, you hover on it, and then under per user, you scroll down a bit, you should see effects, cache, experimental. It's recommended to turn that one on, apparently. Anyway, the Arena of Death still reeks of blood and sweat as the Proles, disgruntled yet somewhat impressed, drag the victorious heroes from the pit. And Bruised, exhausted, and alive, you're marched through back through the towering gates of Gorash, the bastion of blood. The streets buzz with murmured shock. No one has survived the arena in years. You are brought before the throne of Scarvox, the tyrant, the ruler of the proles. He lounges upon a massive throne of bone and metal, his scarred, battle-worn body, a testament to the savagery of his people. Around him, loyal warriors stand in disciplined ranks, watching the outsiders with suspicion. Scarvox leans forwards, his jagged steel crown catching the light, his glowing eyes narrow as he studies survivors. You are stronger than I expected, he growls, his voice rough as grinding stone. Oh, I can't do grinding stone. But your survival does not change our fate. He gestures towards the mural of fire and wall etched into the wall behind him, depictions of prole warriors bound and beaten, forced to kneel before soldiers clad in the unmistakable armour of Ming's forces. Ming soldiers have taken our strongest warriors, and worse, our children. They are held in the accursed land of fire, alongside our enemies, the cruel, treacherous volcano pygmies. His fist tightens around the hilt of his obsidian blade. A bitter silence lingers until he speaks again. We have been commanded to kill anyone who sets foot in our land. If we do not obey, our loved ones will die. But you have survived the pit, and by our laws, you are worthy of respect and free to go. His tone is grim, but underneath, something lingers, a desperate hope, a plea unspoken. You outsiders have strength, skill. Perhaps you might even have the will to do what you cannot. A pause, then he raises to his full height, towering over the party. Will you help us free our people?
Well, of course. It's against Ming, so yeah.
Obviously, the silence is. I forgot to put this one as text before you said that. So just before you say that, the silence is deafening around the hall. Pro warriors glance at one another. Could it be possible? Could these outsiders succeed where they have failed? And obviously, as you say that, a cheer goes up, and Scarvox nods in appreciation. He steps down from the phone, his heavy boots grinding against the cracked stone floor. The tension in the table is thick, the weight of his people's suffering pressing against the air itself. He looks each of you in the eye before speaking, his voice carrying a solemn finality. You have made a choice, one that no prole can make. We are bound by Ming's decree. If any of my people attempt to free our own, their families will burn. This is why you alone must go. The assembled warriors lower their heads, their expressions flickering between shame and hope. But know this, Scarvox continues, his tone sharp. The land of fire is no mere stretch of scorched earth. It is a wasteland of burning skies, molten rivers, and treacherous beasts. If you march unprepared, you will die before you reach the fortress. He gestures towards a war map spread on an iron slab. The chaotic landscape is marked by lava fields, deadly geysers, and fortified enemy outposts. Now, this isn't a map of
geysers. Is there a geyser?
Yep, volcanic geysers, magma geysers. This isn't the actual map he shows you because it would be more tactical, but it gives you an idea of where you're headed.
Oh, lovely. We're going there, are we? Is that the one you made the
Looks
other day?
like home.
That's the land of fire. Scarvax turns to his quartermaster, Naquk the Forge Keeper, an old warrior with burns lining his arms, proof of his time surviving the molten wilds. Naquk steps forward and lays out what the heroes would need. Basically, he lays out some packs, which if I open up the party sheet and go to inventory, I can then go, oh yeah, first things first, yeah. So then I will go and find the parcels. Where's the parcels? Oh, parcel. There's the parcels. Protective gear. So then I add that to the party sheet. So yeah, basically the Naquk explains it in a very much, well, here you are 007 kind of way, as he's the quartermaster. Heat-resistant cloaks woven from the hides of lava beasts. Treated goggles to shield from the blinding thunderstorms. Fire-resistant rope for climbing unstable cliffs and molten rock formations. And water filtration devices to extract drinkable water from the Land of Fire's steam vents. So if you basically, I hopefully it'll work, but I was having fun and games earlier. But basically, the steam-resistant cloaks should reduce you taking fire damage by 4 points. The water filtration systems basically are able to extract drinkable liquid from the Land of Fire steam vents. You sort of set them up. It takes 4 hours on a survival roll. A survival roll will give you a day's water. A raise will give you 2 days, 2 people's water for a day, as it were. Obviously, you can do that. So yeah, and yeah, and I can't remember what the flame goggles do. Oh yes, the flame goggles shield you from the blinding firestorm. The other knowledge the other knowledge you're given is whenever possible, avoid the rivers of magma. Volcanic predators lurk beneath their molten currents. It's also suggested that you travel at dusk or dawn when the heat is less extreme and Ming's patrols are at their weakest. And the other thing is the ash storms, while making visibility poor, provide excellent cover for infiltration. Scarvox watches as the supplies are gathered and steps forward one last time. The journey will be brutal. Ming's soldiers are merciless and the volcano pygmies are worse. But if you succeed, if you free our people, pauses, his hardened expression faltering for just a moment, then we proles will owe you a debt that even time cannot erase. Clenches his fist, staring at the warriors who now stand ready. Go now, and may the fires of Mongo forge your legend. The gates of Gorash creak open, revealing the horizon, blackened skies glowing, rivers of magna, and ominous silhouettes of the enemy watchtowers in the distance. Land of Fire.
So you opened more doors?
Open more doors. That one obviously missed me. I missed something there.
Woo! So now where are we? Are we
Oh
in
yeah, I
season?
caught it.
You should now be seasoned, I believe.
Yes.
So if Tawny got Brawler, Zafara gained Psionics and Notice 1 die type. Charles gained Determination. Yeah. Vixer gained Martial Warrior. Vizris got an advance. Azul got an advance. And Fritz
I'm
gained
going
bigger.
to do PowerPoint. I just haven't pulled it yet.
It's fine. No, it's absolutely fine. It's obviously you have some people plan ahead. Some people haven't had the chance. It's all good. Determination, dude. Oh, right.
Yeah,
Well,
you know, another thing you can do with these waypoints is you can adjust the ones in the middle when you move, and you can move the ones around.
Yeah,
it's very good.
I haven't actually done it yet. So let's just have a bit of craziness. That should do it. And then when I go accept all, you will move at once.
Yeah, it looks much better as well. It's much cleaner, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Right. 3 heat-resistant cloaks, some limpid grenades, 1 water filtration. We'll see anything you don't take will be gone. Someone hasn't taken a day's ration of water. You might want.
I'm going. I didn't know how to pull it.
That's okay.
Same way as always. Just drag it
to
your inventory.
Yeah, no, I didn't know I needed to do it. I didn't hear that part.
every
I've got
day.
too much stuff. The rope's a little bit too heavy.
I know how to do it. I just haven't done it.
Oh well, put it. You need to put it all in your backpack. All your items, Lizarus, you haven't set the
Yeah.
location. Anything you set at a location backpack halves its weight because backpacks halve the weight of your carried items. So if you can put it in your backpack, you just
Believe
put it in
me,
your backpack.
will do.
So you literally all you have to do is type the letter B, and then it will automatically auto-complete the backpack. You see.
What if you put the backpack in the backpack?
I don't know what would happen.
Yeah,
if you put
now
the
I don't
backpack in
see
a
the
backpack.
ration.
That's because someone took them.
I can give you a day's rations. Hang on, I'll drag one back. Or water. No, 1 day's water, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so put your canteen in your backpack, put your rope in your backpack, put your first aid pick in your backpack, your flint and steel in your backpack, your flame goggles you'll probably be wearing, your lantern can go in your backpack, your lockpicks can go in your backpack, your mess kit, your optoscope, portable kit, your water filtration system can go in your backpack. There you are. Look at that. Instantly, you've gone from 67 pounds of equipment to 41 pounds of equipment.
It's also done Akil's added an option to make it so your armor doesn't count against your encumbrance.
Yeah, there is some settings where that doesn't happen, haven't they?
I think it's meant to be the default is the armor does, but you can turn it off.
Yeah.
I turned it off because you're wearing the armor. It's bad enough having such tight encumbrance. Your armor, which weighs this much, you can't move.
Like it.
I'm really tough, but I just can't move.
Elizabeth, what seasoned edge are you taking? That's the question.
What? So what am I taking?
You got an advance. You get to take your season now. You get to pick a not edge, but you've got an advance. So you can take an advance.
Oh, I'm not planning ahead at all. Sorry.
That's okay. You can have a think about it. You don't have
Yes,
to do
I
it.
do actually. And I take a point in piloting.
Aaron. Well, hang on. What's your piloting? Your piloting is a D4. Piloting is agility. So you can take a point in piloting. You can take a point in. You can also take a point in shooting if you want.
I was going to add a repair.
Oh yes, you can do that as well. Yeah, certainly can do that. Take a
All
new
right,
skill.
I'll shuffle that around and drive on.
Yep, yeah, you give yourself the repair skill at D4, and then you take a point in piloting to get you up to D6. Very sensible. Right. So next thing's next. When that was obviously the end of the last episode with the Land of Fire next time, and obviously the beginning of the new episode after the credits were finished rolling and all that. It's obviously already in the Land of Fire. So, the heat becomes oppressive, pushing down like a living force. The ground beneath your boots is cracked and scorched. Veins of molten rock pulsing with a sinister glow beneath the fractured obsidian. Towering cliffs of blackened stone rise on either side, their jagged edges glistening like blades in faint hellish light. The air is thick with the acrid scent of sulphur burning at the back of your throats. Keep saying there instead of you are. Distant geysers hiss and roar, belching scalding clouds of steam into the ash-choked sky. Every step forwards brings new hazards. Lava flows coil like living rivers, their surfaces bubbling and shifting as unseen forces stir beneath them. Shattered ruins of ancient structures dot the landscape, collapsed villages, half-sunken towers, remnants of a civilization long ago lost to the sudden gusts of superheated winds whip past, scattering embers and dust through the air, pouring fleeting mirages that twist in the suffocating heat. In the distance, faint silhouettes move among the smoke. Figures perched on outcroppings, watching, waiting. Ming centuries back. Volcano pygmies, or even something far worse. The ground beneath your feet trembles, a low rumbling that speaks of something deep below, something. So, basically speaking, you've got some choices here. You've obviously you're traveling through the day and stuff. So if you have one of the water filtration systems, you can set that up. probably overnight or something, or during the hottest part of the day, and you make a survival check. That will basically give you enough water for 1 or 2 people. If at the end of that, you don't have enough water, then you'll need to start dipping into your water supplies. And if failing that, if you don't have enough water to go around, then you can sort of decide amongst yourselves who doesn't get the day's water today.
Who do we kill?
Well, no, they just get to make a vigor check and then suffer fatigue, don't they? You die of exhaustion. Oh, your fatigue's long gone. Sorry, Charles. You would have been rested.
Well, I got enough bennies. Let's go ahead and see if we can do better than that. The answer is
That's
no.
what I was thinking too, actually.
I mean, it's a very unpleasant place out here. It's very hard to find water. That's why you've got the filtration systems. It does, it just evaporates on the ground, but the filtration system sort of condense the steam, clear out all the impurities and the toxins. So Lizarus gets a day's worth of water, which is a start.
I don't have a survival, so I guess I have to roll unskilled.
Well, it comes down to if you don't have survival, you can always give the filtration unit to someone else and hope they roll better, or you roll unskilled. But you've got to have a water filtration unit to make an unskilled, to make a survival roll. There's only 4 of them, I'm afraid, because they're very expensive.
I do have one, but anyone have
Can
a
I-
survivor skill and not have a water filtration system?
Can't I sit down and
I
try
rolled a
her?
9. That means I got a raise with my unskilled survival roll.
I need to make note who's actually got water filtration systems. They're the people that get to roll. So
I don't have one, I don't think.
Fritz has got one.
I've got one because I've got a big carrier limit because I'm so strong and muscular.
Fritz has got
and
one.
handsome.
Lizarus must have
Charles
one.
has
I
got
assume.
one.
Charles.
I'm putting the one I have back in party loot so someone else can, because I don't have a survival roll.
I do. I'll pick it up.
Go for it. Make your survival roll.
I did. I got a 5.
Oh, you got a 5, yeah. Okay, so share record. So Fritz gets 9 gets 2. Lizarus makes it 3. Azul makes it 4. And Charles. See, Charles.
Didn't succeed.
Okay, so you've got 4 rations of water for day 1. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you.
Charles will drink one of the ones that he's got in his backpack. And does
It's okay.
Victor need one?
No, I'm a robot, but I'm carrying I'm carrying a lot of extras too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll drink one. I've got 4.
And Fritz, I'm amending what we said before. You need to drink 1.5 a day. So 2's a bit much. Okay, so if you're drinking water, you just need to drop it out of your inventory and drop it in the chat. Fine.
Is anybody needing extra water?
Yep. Okay, so I make that 1, 2, 3 days free waters there, which basically makes that the equivalent of 7, and you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. So okay,
We want to hold on to some of the water, right?
You've got 1.5 waters left, which is enough to keep Fritz alive for day 2. which is all good. Okay, so day one, the heat is intense. It haps the. Oh, okay. Challenge. So basically, vigor. Success raise failure. So today, basically,
The
so-
average size human requires 2 quarts of water a day. This is doubled in dry in desert. Yeah.
yeah. But you're twice the size of an average human. You're large. It's the penalty for being large. So I'm saying you need 3 quarts. I'm being nice instead of being 4. Okay, so day one, as you travel through, obviously you've got enough water for the day, so that's okay. The heat and the exhaustion saps at your strength as the day goes on. You all get to make it's all nicely done in the combat tracker, but if you find yourself in the combat tracker, there should be an option to roll your vigor check at -2. Failure results in fatigue, which of course you can lose by resting overnight. It's just if something bad happens before you to rest, that's all.
I have a heat resistance.
If you have heat resistance, you don't have the -2, so I'll take that off you, Lizarus. It's just a straightforward. In fact, actually, yeah, you get to go the other way.
I have elemental protection.
You can use that, but I do believe.
Or maybe in combination with environmental protection, elemental manipulation to basically cool the air down
2, 3, 4.
around us.
It'll cost you 5 power points if you use environmental protection. You can do that, which negates which will reduce the effect to everyone by -1, or if you just want to use it on your. You know what I mean? Well, actually, you'd have to use it on everyone, but you could use it on yourself, but it costs 5 power points to negate the penalties.
Use it on everyone. I need it definitely.
What about the?
I'd use it. I no, it would be for everybody.
Well, I have it
about the
naturally,
bugs?
so you can skip me.
Victor, I don't know if Victor probably is immune to heat as well, isn't he? Being a robot. Oh no, I suppose
Not
the dust and
listed
grime.
specifically.
I think the dust. It will say it's the dust and ash
Shut
and
up.
grime is the equipment.
Well, no, I was asking about the heat-resistant cloaks that we got.
The heat-resistant cloaks are about protecting you from fire. They don't do much about. They're like those silvered fire cloaks, as it were. Do you know what I mean? You get to ignore 4 points of fire damage. They don't actually help you with the dry heat, the dust, and everything else. So elemental manipulation for you can do an extra power up, double the its range, and just it's sort of getting expensive because it only lasts an hour. So if you want to cast it for everyone, yourself 2, Fritz 3, Charles 4, Azul 5, it's going to be 9 power points a day. Just, you know what I mean, by the end of the day, because you've got to maintain it.
Mm-hmm. So 9 power points a day to do that.
Yes.
But well, I think it's worth it.
Thanks.
Okie dokie. That means let's have a look. Let's have a look here.
That will
If it becomes a
leave
-1, I would have succeeded.
No, actually,
I
it'll be
don't think
minus.
I'm gonna
It'll be
succeed.
it's going to be -2 for everyone. So Fritz makes it. Fritz makes it on without the
Yeah,
minus.
I don't think I do make it actually.
You did on the 5 roll. You did on the 5 roll, so you did spend your Benny.
But then, if you look at my character sheet under hindrances,
An additional penalty for hot temperatures.
Okay, that's okay. As I say, the worst case is what I'm trying to say is the point being is it's a point of fatigue. A good night's sleep will give you a chance to lose it off. It's just penalties if bad luck happens. Okay, so vigor -2 for Azul, getting a yep. It's fine. You didn't need the -2. That's good. Lizarist +2. He gets a, so he's absolutely fine. Victor, it's not so much the heat;
I'm
it's the dirt and crap for you.
No,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
okay. I accidentally put in -2 bonus on my penalty.
Yeah, no, I know you are. You're fine. You're fine. Absolutely fine. Charles made it. Zafira, I don't think it's rolled yet. I think you rolled just before I got the -2 in, so you're okay. Got rid of the -2, and Tawny's not here, and therefore we won't worry about Tawny. Okay, so that day was okay. And the card we get is a 6 of clubs. So fortunately, by the end of the day, you're able to camp down for the night and rest, which means you get your power points back for the next following day. That's all good. And your fatigue goes away because nothing bad happens. Day 2. Okay, you've got 1.5. You've got 1.5 water in reserve, which we're going to just say Fritz can drink. So that gets Fritz out of the way. So day 2, you need 1, 2, 3, 4 units of water for your survival checks. Plus, obviously, I know you've all got stores. But Lizards gets you 2 straight off the bat. He obviously found a very good vent. You do get to keep any extra for the following day. Charles gets you to 3. That means Azul and Fritz get to make their rolls. Fritz gets you to 4.
Survival, right?
Survival, yep. Because
Or
it's
is
about...
it on the tracker again?
No, you just roll. Just roll survival. I'm not doing it on the tracker. It's easier.
Got it.
If everyone has to do a roll, it's easier to put it on the tracker because I could use the new challenge thing. If it's only half of you making rolls, it's just as easy to make you guys do it individually.
Right.
Is that a crit fail? Oh dear. Oh
It's not
dear.
nicking any of my water.
No. Unfortunately, Azul, basically, your survival roll is about in determining what vents you can and can't use. Unfortunately, what it turns out is the vent you used didn't actually have water content in it; it had acid content in it, thereby breaking the water filtration unit. Need someone to
Oh, booger.
make a repair check at -2 to make it work again, but that would be a downtime at the end of the day, like, you know what I mean?
Indeed.
Can
Hello,
we
Rigger.
support him on that?
Well, you'll
No,
do
a
that
crit
sort
fail
of.
is a crit fail.
You'll be able to do it at the end of the day. So what I said was 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So day 2, at the end of day 2, your net result, you generate enough water so you don't have to go into your supplies. But by the end, so you'll be okay. Now, today the weather's not so bad, but unfortunately, about midway through the day, you get to a point where eyes on them. I don't know why this. It must be something to do with the party order. Let's get rid of Tawny. He's not here. In the middle, part way through the day, as you're moving along, trying to avoid the rivers and magma and everything else. Unfortunately, you get to one that you have to cross.
Deja vu. Sure, we fought some lizards on here a few weeks ago. All looks the same out here.
How can I fly everybody across?
You could probably, but start worrying about size and weight and strength in a minute. I don't think you can carry Fritz. I don't think you can carry.
Can we set up a zip line or something?
Fritz and Victor might be a
Okay.
little difficult, but
I've
Okay.
picked
Okay.
Victor up before and gotten him out of trouble.
That was before I was being evil. So.
Oh, okay.
First things first. Unfortunately, this area seems to have a lot. A bunch of magma geysers erupt just as you arrive here. Because unfortunately I rolled on the dice, so you get to make evasion checks to avoid taking damage. It's otherwise being hit by magma. What I'm trying to make. So, on the tracker, you should have you should be able to make your evasion checks to avoid the magma that's raining down upon you all this turn. It will automatically, if you fail, it's fine. Basically, if you succeed, you're fine. If you fail, then you'll get hit by magma at the start of the turn. Just be trying out these. I'm trying to get my head around some of the new stuff. Some of them I just can't work out. I can't actually get it to do fire damage, so we'll have to manually take off the points of damage from if you've got your fire cloaks on. Victor's okay. There's Victor. That just means Azul, Lizriz. Tawny's not here, so we'll just pop him on hold and not worry about him. Okay, it looks like at the moment, Charles.
I'm gonna Benny that.
Okay, Charles, are you sticking with your 3?
Yeah, I'm going to take the 2d6. That's fine.
It'll be 2d6 minus 4, but we'll have to do it manually.
Right.
Because I couldn't work out how to make it do fire damage after I spent all the time giving you fire cloaks. It looks like Azul and Charles.
Are you kidding me?
It looks like Azul and Charles are going to get hit by burning magma at the start of the turn. Right.
What did you do to the dice, Stars? You complained about the jokers and then screwed me.
It would appear that also the magma eruption seemed to have triggered something else as well, as basically you notice movement literally in the actual magma flow of the river, and creatures start emerging.
Oh, that was going to be fun.
Those are cute little critters, aren't they?
Love that nice chitinous plating.
Okay, how big are they? They are small. They're probably, well, not small. I don't mean that small. They're size 0, so they're quite big. But
7.
yeah, they're about 6 feet. They're about 6 foot long. The lava scarabs as they emerge out of the magma of the river and start heading towards you. You start the round. Oh look, the heat resistant cloak did work. Hurrah! It didn't work when I was testing it. Maybe they fixed it. So, Charles, you basically, your heat resistant cloak protects you. Azul, you just got hit by 23 points worth of damage. And obviously a large lump of magma lands on your head.
Yeah, red and blue don't mix, so that just does not look right on you.
Either he's not here or he's muted his mic so he can't hear his tirade of upset swear words. What's he put in chat? He's put a rolling D20 in chat that comes up as a 1. Mr. Azul.
Yeah, I'm not muted. Do I need to do something? Or?
You just got incapacitated when you got hit by a huge lump of magma hits you for 23 points of damage.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Well, let me try to soak that.
Ooh. That's soaked 1 wound, so you're not incapacitated. Oh, that's looking better. Look at that. At the very last second, you suddenly realise as you're standing there, you suddenly realise that you seem to be standing in the shade. You look up and see this huge rock of magma hurtling towards you, steam and brimstone pouring off it. You dive to the side at the last second, a small crater left where you were standing before, thinking that could have hurt if it. And it looks like Fritz got the Black Joker. Roll the dice to see what happens at the end of the turn. Ooh. Does anyone wish to spend bennies to move up the combat tracker, or are you happy with your positions?
I'm good.
Okie dokie.
I moved
Fritz,
up.
I do believe Fritz said he's gone AFK to get a drink.
Yeah.
I'm going to put him on hold with the Joker bonus. Zafara, you're next.
Zafira will cast environmental protection on everyone.
Speaking, actually, it's probably already running because you'd cast it first thing in the morning. So
Okay.
You'll
I will
just-
take. You said it was 9 points to run it
that,
for the day.
yeah, that lasts for the whole day. So yeah, if you take the 9 points off, we'll say you've
All right.
technically already got it running.
So that
But that's
leaves
okay.
me with 6. All right.
I'm not going to make you roll because it's sort of a narrative thing. You'll just cast it in the first thing in the morning and off you go.
Okay.
I should probably make. Let's try to save on dice. You have a strength of D6. Strength of D6. It's 420 somewhere. Okay, what do you want to do?
Yeah. I think probably the best thing I can do at this point in time is to shoot.
What 200?
Lava scarab. Shoot lava scarab number 4. There is lava scarab number 4. That guy right there.
Just for the record, for someone to pick up and carry crits, you need to have
Pick up and carry me.
Yeah, you need to have a D12 plus 3 strength to carry.
Oh yeah, okay, that
Well, I
ain't
can just
happening.
take a running jump and go straight across that thing.
No, I know you can. It's just that's where the superhero's companion comes very useful. It covers you maximum strengths and stuff. Interesting.
What's Fritz weigh?
£2,000. You need to be able to carry 500 pounds to carry a dead weight of to lift 2,000 pounds, which means the minimum strength you need is D12 plus 3 according to Superpowers companion.
Listen, I don't weigh £3,000. How dare you?
2,000.
By the way, I'm very slim.
He's like a fucking panda bear.
For the record,
Yeah,
Fritz,
very slim. Instead of 2,000 pounds, you're 1,987.
Yeah, exactly. You know, God, adding weight to me like that.
Like our president who says he's 210 pounds.
He probably is 210 pounds in his head.
I think he's a lot more than that.
Fritz, you're on hold with the Joker bonus. Okay, Lava Scarab number 4 is shaken
Yeah,
as you
I'm
take a
going to
shot.
wait until I do something useful.
Okay. Do you wish to move,
Scarab.
Zafara?
I think I will. Main slide forward and up.
Go for it. So your flight pace is 6, so you can move 6 inches
There.
horizontal and 6
Yeah.
inches
So
vertical.
I just want to go forward 2 and up 2, please.
Okay, no problem at all. You go forward 2 and up 2. Azul, you're up next. We lost him again.
I was on mute. I don't know how that happened. I apologize. I've been sitting here talking. So is there something, I don't see us on a map. So is there something coming at us, or are we just trying to move, or what's the deal?
I don't know why you weren't
We're
on the
just-
map. There you go. I don't know why you weren't the map. Matt wasn't showing shared with you. Jimmy wants to just subscribe for 8 months.
Well, that
8 months I've been subscribed to you. 8 months.
Wow. There we go. There we go.
Be a millionaire soon.
Somehow I doubt
Oh,
that.
that's lava. I don't want to go on to that.
I'm just gonna have a bit of fun. I'm just gonna have a bit of fun because we said you had to dive to the side. There's the crater you had to avoid. There's the crater that you avoided. It's for fun.
Oh, lovely.
Okay,
All right. So with my
you're going
cone,
to
I'm
that.
gonna burst. I'm gonna burst my goo at these two.
Don't do it, you dirty bastard.
Zoom out a bit.
Hey, you're gonna get them flagged. I guess I can get the third one too.
You do get
can't I?
the you do if you
I'm not
actually
going to
draw
get
the
flagged.
code.
You don't want to firing your goo out.
I am. All right.
I am.
I do prefer the simpler, more functional arrows than the old FG Unity arrows.
Have you seen my new version of Havoc?
I'm trying to understand it.
What?
Maybe it works now. I couldn't get multiple things to apply, so I don't know what's going on. Roll your blue goo.
I'm trying. It's not.
What I've got is the first time you cast it, it makes everyone distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Because it does that anyway, doesn't it? It's not like something you can defend against. And then you do a strength roll as a separate sub attack.
Yeah, but that means you've got to roll twice. That's the problem.
You got to do the strength roll, wouldn't you? Make the players do it though.
Yeah, but no, the problem is I was finding was you have the sub attacks. You had to re-roll the attack to do the sub attack to apply the effect as well. So.
But then you just set it to whatever the first roll was. Yeah.
It's just as easy just to have the havoc effect as the bits that resisted, and you just manually put the distraction on, which is what I figured is easy. Right, blue goose burst.
I don't know why. I don't know why I'm trying. There.
Because you're a noob.
That was me rolling in desperation.
Yeah, I'm trying. Wasn't clicking. I was trying actually to roll the extra damage one. So
that's okay. Right, 1.
So you're gonna.
2,
I don't know what's going on with my computer,
3.
so I'm gonna need you to roll the damage.
What's the trapping of your blue goo? Other than it's blue goo.
It's blue. It's blue cool goo.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so one's unharmed.
But it's not. I don't think I have that power.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'll Benny. I'm gonna Benny all of those.
Oh my Benny back.
That'll be 3 bennies technically. Don't forget.
I still have my conviction up, right?
You used your conviction to soak, didn't you? Yes, you
Yeah.
should still have your conviction up. It would help if I could spell conviction.
Oh, now it's working. Okay.
Oh, it's missed me again.
No, it's not.
So,
I don't know what the hell's going on with my computer.
So 8 points of damage, taken that to 12, would have shaken that one.
12,
10 points of damage,
18,
taken to
18, and 18.
We've incapacitated that one. And then
21 for the other one.
Incapacitated that one. There we go.
All right, so I'll just Benny the first. I'll Benny the first one then.
There we go. I have missed those silly yelps. I'm glad that I got them back.
The voices.
Yeah.
And I'll move back away on the other side of this crevasse.
Okay.
And I will pass my turn, which looks like that thing disappeared too.
I don't want it. There it is. Linderers, you're up, sir.
Is that a peak, a rock that I can climb up on top of?
Looks like it.
Move diagonally up to that and then pull out my bow and drive an arrow into the mouth of scarab number 4.
Go for it. You hit it. Obviously, the arrow just catches far as it reaches the intense heat of the scarab. It hit it. Victor, you're up, sir.
Okay. Acted, so take care of the one that's far off.
That's a hit.
Any that shot. He'll just hit.
Unshaken lava scarab.
Okay, yep.
Hang on. Okay, it's going to remain shaken. Means I'm going to have to spend a penny to unshake, which is rather annoying. Okay.
And then I'm going to interrupt.
Truly hate you right now, Mr. Fritz.
I can interrupt. Guess what a joker is for.
Absolute perfect use of a joker interrupt. Wait until the GM wastes a penny.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. You're always doing it to us. You're always doing it to us.
I have to tip my hat to you for your absolute evil timing there.
And what's the distance from this thing from me? I've just moved 3 and I.
Yes.
What's my pace? Pace is 8. Oh, I can move right up to it and probably. No, it's going to be on. It's on lava, though, isn't it?
Oh, it's in lava. Yes, you can move up to it if you want.
I don't like fire. I'm not a fire resistant person.
Well, you do have an elemental protection on.
Not good enough for fire.
That's not going to protect him from swimming in it, though.
Actually, yes.
Not going to protect me from lava.
For
Please.
1d4 round, apparently.
Well, I shot him anyway, so we'll just see how much he dies from this shot. Okay, it's a crap roll. Come on, dice, do your thing. Wound. Now, I'm not going to pass on turn because you've got to move it on to whoever was next.
That would be over to here then. Right. Let's see what. 6.
Moonpig.com.
6 gets me to there. Oh, 6 gets me to there. Okay. Fire is actually flying, so therefore is not targeted by the cone. The rest of you are. So basically, the lava scarab successful. So that would be. Hang on, I haven't done it yet. It needs to be evasion, so I'll take 2 off your rolls. An 11, so that's successful. -2 for Azul. -2 Victor. -2 for Charles. Okay, you can make your attempts to avoid. Basically, it unleashes a blast of superheated air.
I don't like superheated air.
So, Victor, it's successful. Charles was successful. Azul's the only one left. I might roll for him because his computer's playing up.
I don't know what's going on. My Apple computer is not doing very well right now.
Have you tried a banana computer? They're much better.
I was just about to make a joke about
They've got
banana.
potassium,
I
which
wouldn't
You
be
beat me.
surprised.
digestion.
I was just about to make a joke about a banana computer, and you went okay. This lava scarab here.
Well, Apple computers, we all know what they're like. Yeah, you take a bite out of them and they stop working.
Disappears beneath the rock, the molten lava, and vanishes.
What was that in Grand Theft Auto 5? They had the iFruit phone, didn't they?
Yeah, fruit. Yeah.
And you could connect it to your actual phone, an app on your phone, so you could feed your dog while he was offline.
I do believe they got sued out of existence by Apple, but there was the pineapple computer for a while. I think the reason they got sued is because it would run Mac OS stuff on it, except it wasn't Mac OS. It goes before version 10. There was the pineapple, so you could run Windows and Apple older versions of the Apple one. Okay.
Well, one version of the Mac OS was actually almost a direct steal from Linux.
Everything on Windows and Mac is a direct steal from Xerox, actually. So yeah, they all stole all the ideas for Windows came from Xerox.
Yes,
Xerox
because the management at Xerox didn't understand, couldn't see why a photocopying company GUI system for a computer. They gave it away.
Well, they invented that research center because they were worried about the paperless office. So they invented all this stuff, and then Bill Gates and Steve Jobs have gone down. They've seen the Windows thing, and gone and went off and nicked it. They both stole it from Xerox. Yeah.
Well, they didn't so much steal it. Xerox gave it away.
Yeah, they showed them it, and then they went and they both went off and had the same idea.
Okay, Charles is going to cross the lava. Are you making an athletics check? Are you making an athletics roll to avoid the lava? or are you just taking Zafira at her word that you can literally wade through it?
Well, I'm gonna try and jump, but obviously fail.
Don't do that, buddy. Have we all got the environmental protection on us? Have we?
But
You do.
but I did hear her say no, you can swim in it. So I'm not
I said
overly worried about the fail.
technically, according to the rule, it won't last long. You get a D4 round. That's what it says.
Okay, so
In the
we can
presence
run
of
across it
super
and we'll be
intense
fine.
2
conditions
inches to
such as
there.
actual lava.
4 inches to there, because that is most certainly oh, yeah, 4 inches to there gets you across. That's most certainly difficult terrain. So that's yep. You're able. You do. Yeah. Technically, Charles's environmental protection has oh no, 2 rounds. So Charles's environmental protection survives him falling into the lava and wading through it to the other side. I'm impressed.
Yeah, basically Charles backs up just a little bit and takes a flying leap and lands about halfway
About
across.
an inch in front of himself.
Yeah, lands
He took a
about halfway
flying leap
across
and
just,
landed 3 inches in front of where
he
he
starts
stood.
screaming, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. And he gets out the other side and it's like, oh, okay.
Let's see how much damage you would have taken. You would have taken 22 points of damage, but you're okay. New round begins with Azul getting the Joker.
Awesome.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool if you're part of a team.
Copywriting coming.
Bollocks. Bollocks to them copyright morons.
Well, we have one lava scarab left.
Technically, you got 2. One just disappeared beneath the magma.
Lego would love us for singing that song anyway.
Oh,
They would.
We actually get more viewers now because of Lego. Okay, they're going to say, "Go and watch this guy. He's got Lego singing on his stream."
Somehow I doubt it.
Is that not a raise?
Is it not a raise? Yes, it is a raise. An 8 is a raise.
I don't know why. For some reason, it's treating it as For some reason, it keeps treating it against.
No, I'm asking Dodge because.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know why. So should I click the raise thing?
It's okay. I've changed it. It's made it a raise automatically. I think Charles deserves a Benny for that. Heck, I was going to say let the bennies flow. Let's let the bennies flow. Because Charles fell in the flow of magma.
Red hot magma. One of the frameworks in Rifts can actually swim in magma. It doesn't do any harm to them at all. The burster. They're immune to fire.
The last lava scarab remains shaken. Rich, you're up.
Where is the last scarab?
It's submerged into the lava river and you haven't seen it sit yet. So you could just
I'm just going to go across. I'm just going to walk. Going across.
Okay.
I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to bother. I'm liking this environmental protection stuff.
Okay, yours survives crossing the river. Fritz just wades through the magma.
There?
He comes up to me ankles, so that's all right.
But, I mean, the river of magma goes on for miles in both directions, and you don't want to cross down here because it's wider.
Right.
The idea
That's
is
what I was asking.
Yeah, if you remember that other picture I showed you earlier that I shared with you, I didn't know.
Indeed.
If you remember, if you saw the huge, the magma flows go for miles, so it is an event you've got to cross. Oh, drat! I know what I forgot to do at the start of the round. I forgot to roll a 6-sided dice. Okay. Yes.
Hey. No.
So unfortunately, I got a 1, which means
I dodged protest.
the magma geezers do eject more magma in your general vicinity. Again.
I doth protest. You forgot.
Victor made. Well, we only won. We only just started the round, so okay. That's cool.
I'm not being set fire to. Sorry.
I mean, your fire protection helps you, but it is also the fact that it's a large lump of
Yeah,
rock
but
that
fire
hits you.
protection is the fire protection cloak counters my fire extra damage that I take.
Fritz
only 3
succeeds. Charles succeeds. Zafira succeeds.
I get +4 damage from fire, and then the cloak gives me the -4 damage from fire, so it just cancels it out.
So we just need Liz Riz to make his evasion roll on the combat tracker to avoid being hit by a face full of magma.
Isn't this much better? This stuff that Akil's added now. This stuff is just so much better. Look at that for a roll, even with green dice.
Well, you know what? For fun, I am going to.
No.
Okay, so
For
there,
fun. Nothing good
there,
comes after a DM
there.
says for fun.
No, I'm just having some
I
graphical
was
fun. There you go.
putting a
Look,
plus
I'm putting the craters that you all just avoided. Those are all the narrow near misses. You all just evade those craters. Okay, Zafara, you're up.
Safara she's up to, she will fly over.
Yep, you can fly horizontally up to 6 inches, so you can fly wherever you want.
I will go there.
Okie dokie. Fly across with no problems whatsoever. Victor.
Actually, look that wide, is it?
Yeah, it's enough for you to need to make an athletics check to cross with a run up, as it were. You'll be fine.
Okay. Yep.
Basically, you can jump 1 inch with a successful athletics check, 2 inches with a run up. You don't even need the raise to cross, or you can just you can wade through the middle of it. You will get across. Well, depending how far back you are, actually, you can do it. But I think you got pace of that.
I was just meaning like I do the run up thing.
I know. I'm just the way. Yeah, you clear it without any problems. Lizarus, you're up, sir.
Run down to there and then jump across to the stone here and on.
Go for it.
I think that's
Double
6
backflip.
paces.
Double backflip. If you don't get the double backflip, you're going to only get 2 points, and you're not going to succeed in the.
All right, we'll try for the double backflip off this beach and onto the center of the stone.
The triple
and
Indy.
land with a pirouette.
Successful. Move yourself accordingly.
Congratulations, you've won. You're actually the winner of X Factor.
I didn't see where you were going to go, so I'll let you move yourself. Well, you'll be glad to know this round nothing untoward happens at the start of the new round. And Azul, you're up.
Okay. Well, then I guess it is time for me to go running across here.
You can make it without having to run, but but it should be pointed out that if you do not, you got conviction, so you should be okay. If you don't clear the jump, you will end your turn if you don't run in the middle of the lava. So you need to.
Yeah, I'm running.
Lava anyway.
No, the point I'm trying to make is he could be in trouble if his he could be in trouble if otherwise. But you're fine. You clear it, no problem at all.
That was me.
Don't move me towards that lava.
You like that, do we? I moved your waypoint.
I want to be over here.
Fritz, you're up. Obviously, you can just move off that. You can continue not moving in that direction, no problem at all. Yeah, you haven't got a pace of 8. That is a cliff, so that's difficult. Have you got a pace of 8? I apologise.
Of course, I've got a pace of 8. I'm enormous. It's like one of my steps is like a pace for all of you guys.
Okay, that is obviously a bit sheer there, so it's difficult terrain. So I'm moving you back 2 inches because you only get to there on the last 2 inches of movement. You're pulling yourself up. That's okay. And the lava. Okay.
Now I can't see the fact.
The lava scarab is not going to
Now I
unshake.
can't see the fact that
That lava scarab
he's
is
a big
obviously
panda
never.
bear.
I think that last lava scarab is probably going to run away because it's not unshaking. So I won't worry too much about the rest of you for the rest of that turn. That is how the second day ends with your environmental protections not being so hot today. So the environmental protections save people from falling in lava, which is good. And we'll good. So we'll confirm the deletion of that. We'll get rid of the fiction. We shall menu action cards clear all and start.
Oh, if my condition's over, I wouldn't have. Well, that's too late now.
Day 3.
Can we start day 3 up where Fritz is and everybody do our climb up and make camp at the top?
Well, you move on from the map. Don't worry about that. Day 3. So last night, Charles was able to repair the broken
water unit.
Yeah, the broken water unit. So that as the beginning of day 3, you can make your survival checks. Fritz and Lizris and Charles and Azul to see how much water you gather today overnight after you set them up as you set up camp. So you're setting the survival rolls as you set them up at the night before, and then the actual result of the roll is how much water you get the following day. Well, that's 2 units of water. Just need Fritz and Azul to make their rolls. Oh, look at that! You did well. You found a very good vent, very much in water content. And Fritz broke his filtration unit. So that's
Again?
No, it's all broke the other one. Fritz broke this one.
No, I'm going to blame Fritz. He's a bigger target.
I'm going to repair it.
You have to do it at the end of the day, so technically, but you'd actually technically do it at the end of the day. You can make your repair roll now if you want. Because why not? Like that. Oh, you rolled a 1. I thought it was going to be a crit fail there. Okay.
I repaired it.
Yeah. So basically, tomorrow night you spend a couple of hours repairing it, and then you set it up. Okay. So I make that 4 units of water, and you need
the other one as well.
That was repaired by Charles last night. 1, 2, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5. So you need 5.5 units of water, and you've only got 4 units of water.
Yes, but don't I have one saved from before?
No, after yesterday there was no.
I remember.
Yesterday got you down to zero spare. So today you've got 4 units of water. So I say Fritz
we was in the jungle where it was raining. Why didn't we just fill up with like 50 litres of water before we left?
Because although the jungle
you can't carry them all.
Yeah.
I'll donate one to him.
Anyway, the point I'm trying to make, Lizard is using one of his own rations of water. That means you only need 4.5 units of water now.
No, I donated that one to Fritz.
Oh, you donated that one to Fritz. Okay, thanks, that's fine. Okay, so that basically means that means you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 units of water. Mine is 4.5 units of water. You've got 4, so someone's going to have to. So Liz, obviously, Fritz, you're going to have to drink the one that was just donated to you.
Yep, just drunk it.
Yep.
I got some water to donate to Fritz.
I have 3 in my inventory, so
I got it.
I can use that one.
It's taken care of.
Oh, is it okay?
I'm carrying a lot of water because I'm really strong.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 units of water there. That makes that 8 minus 4.5 means at the end of that day, you've still got 3.5 units of water stored. I'm not going to worry about, you know what I mean? See, I'm not going to give you items back. It's just, you know, they're still stored in the water units, which you can transfer into other packs, but I'm not going to worry. Day 3. Okay, day 3 is basically seems this area you're crossing now appears to be treacherous, crumbling stone arches spanning the lava flow. Basically, you all get to make athletics climbing checks to safely cross across all of them. If you fail, then somewhere along the line, a chunk of rock gave way. You get to make an agility check to avoid plummeting into the lava, which, of course, we know if Sapphira spends the environmental protection, you only take falling damage. You won't take the fire damage. A crit fail, then it gets a bit worse. it's the
I
idea.
did spend it, and then I did spend the 9 points,
Mhm.
and then I used the Benny to regain it,
Mhm.
but it gave me 15. It put me back up to full. I don't understand why it's only supposed to give me back 5.
It is, but don't worry.
Have you got the one that gives you double bennies for double power points
No,
for your?
no, I
Anyway,
don't
that's okay.
think
We'll
so.
put it down 6.
Don't worry about it. Just lie about it. Don't tell him. He doesn't know. He doesn't check your stuff.
So I'm laughing at Rigger.
What?
Rigger suggests to make it
Oh,
easy
no,
to
it's
carry
right
all the
there.
water,
Okay.
just dehydrate it.
Yeah, just evaporate the water. It'd be much easier to carry. Yeah,
Okay, so
that's a really good idea.
the idea is obviously you're spending the day clambering over things, or just reducing it down to a single roll for ease, and it just narratively decides what happens for you guys. We obviously, if you fail, you can describe. We then get to roleplay the saving someone as they're submerging slowly into the lava. Going, well, I'm not burning yet because of the environmental protection, but it is getting warm.
Not dead yet.
Can we sort of minimize things a little bit with a bit of my wall walking and using some of the ropes and rope ladder tricks to keep everybody safe as we do this?
Most certainly, that's what you are doing, which is why I'm not giving you any real penalties to the stuff, because I'm assuming you are assisting each other. But things can go wrong. It's more about if you get more about the failures. But it looks like the day is. Oh, I forgot. The day is this day 2 is day 3 is uneventful, other than the climbing. By the end of the day, you get to settle down for the night. Fritz repairs the water unit. You don't have any encounters that evening. No one's battered up. You reckon, based on the information you've got and the map you're following, you reckon you've got another day of traveling, and then on the 5th day, you should. This is being day 3. On the 5th day, you should arrive at the volcano. Hoping is where we could get to end today, because otherwise I'm in trouble. I'll have to make it up as I go along.
Vic, how are you doing?
You mean
for
you haven't
points
got it ready yet?
PowerPoint.
I made the map.
He was working
Okay.
on the map for too long.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I've been doing. I've been working on a map, and it's just like, okay, this map is taking forever. Yeah, but it does look nice.
Okie dokie. So this evening we need the survivor rolls to set up the water for the night. So this is day 3. We've got 3.5 water already. So how much do you have for the beginning of day 4? Fritz, obviously you put. Oh, Liz gets you 2 units. Fritz has changed to the very basic dice, and it's obviously letting him down. Obviously a very dry area here. Fritz gets.
It's lucky I've got bennies to waste, isn't it?
What?
I'll move some tumblers. Oh, that's better. Okay, good. There you go. The yellow dice saved me.
Okay, that makes it 4. That makes it 6. And I don't think Charles has rolled yet because he's being sensible.
Yeah, so
this is obviously a very arid area. It's
me.
obviously taking everything. You're on 6 at the moment. And it's down to whether Charles wants to spend.
Come on, Charles. Do it, Charles. Don't let us down, Charles. Charles.
Don't let us down? Okay, fine. I'll get you 1. How's that?
That gets you
That's
10. That
better.
means you've got 10.5 units of water today,
Excellent.
which
Does
basically
anyone
means
need a crystal recharged?
I'm assuming from that the answer is no.
I do.
Pennies are never wasted. They are used precisely where they are needed. Very true, Rigger. Very true.
Well, if anyone needs a crystal recharged, they just
Oh, those glitter dice are not letting anyone down, are they?
I don't know
23.
if that's a ace. It is a crystal recharge aceable. It just says a D6.
I don't think it does explode because it's not
Yeah.
a trait roll, so it'd be a
So
6.
anyway, you get 6.
Right. Okay. As you're traveling through the middle of the day here, you basically find yourself approaching another magma flow. But anyone got danger sense?
New.
We all what?
Okay. Danger sense gives you a chance to make a notice check when you're being when you're about to be ambushed, so you don't start the round surprised. I didn't think any of you did, so I shall put you all on hold as without warning the air fills with a volley of razor sharp obsidian.
Ouch.
Well, that's not nice. Is that the cliffhanger?
No, that's not the cliffhanger.
That's just today.
That's just what happens today.
Lovely.
And looking up.
So we roll an evasion?
No, you just get surprised. Simple as that.
9.
And here you go.
You shared acid.
That's what's attacking you. Volcano
Ooh,
pygmies.
fried pygmy.
So, okay, the volcano pygmy number 1. Okay, so basically, oh yeah, there's one. Sorry, there's one I've just noticed that looks slightly different to all the others. I don't know where.
Didn't we get to a roll to avoid being surprised?
No, not if it's an ambush. You the danger sense gives you a chance to roll, doesn't it? And therefore you're not ambushed. If you're ambushed, you're ambushed. That's what danger sense is.
Very good.
The danger sense gives you a chance
That's
not to
a
be
lot of
ambushed.
shit on the tracker.
Anyway, so basically just behind you here, literally stepping out of the magma, a bit like the lava scarabs did the day before. This one just this volcano pygmy just clambers out of the lava like it's water, and basically, well, actually, he doesn't even, he just stands up out of it and he throws his far shard spear for it, hitting.
Bastardo.
It's very sharp, and it's also basically on fire.
For fuck's sake. Bollocks.
You get to make a vigor check.
What am I making vigor check for? I just did that.
Well, you just attempt to soak it, but you are shaken and wounded. Therefore, you get to make a vigor check because you've got a piece of burning molten metal in you, which basically will burn you, causing fatigue. Evil. I made you all piggies today. Okay, so Fritz is burnt by the fire shard. Okay.
It burns, it burns, help, help.
I'm gonna stab you. I think I'm gonna throw another one at you. That one misses.
Big Panda's a big target.
He is indeed. This one's going to fire a fire shard spear, fire shard spear at
Charles.
Charles.
McDowell.
Yes, which I'm going to re-roll on because I forgot to put the height modifier on, because that might affect the range. No, it doesn't. It's still medium range. So Charles was hit the first time.
Put the height modifier on it +2 already.
No, that was medium range because, but then I had to add another 2 inches on because of the height. So Charles takes 2 wounds as well. No, he doesn't. He sidesteps nicely, avoiding the attack. Fire shard spear thrown at Azul. This is.
Oh.
Fire shard spear.
I am
thrown
not
at
the
Zafara.
target you're looking for.
Oh dear, I think I really skewered Zafara. Zephyra, I should say. Oh, I really did skewer Zephyra.
Not that.
Piercing shot, heart.
Oh dear. I would like to attempt to soak that.
Be my guest.
I spend a penny. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean the easiest
Drag
thing
the
if you
Benny
find
onto the blood drop. Drag it onto the blood drop.
Well,
or
I
hold
think
control
what I
down.
find is even easier. Just hold down control on the combat tracker. The soak button appears. You can just click on the soak button and completely fail to not be incapacitated.
But you can try soaking again.
Do you know
You've
have you noticed it's
five
always
pennies.
it's always the healers that take the damage that knocks
Yes,
them
like
out.
me, I'm a healer.
Okay, I do not see us.
It's always either the healers or me that takes the damage. Have you noticed?
That will keep you in the fight, but you'll take 3 wounds on that one.
Okay. Well, at least I'm there.
Indeed.
I can try to heal myself with the
I'm going
healing
to
one
ignore
next
that.
time.
I'm going to ignore the burning stuff, so I'm going to take that point of fatigue off you. Partially unfair, I've decided. Okay. I do have another image.
Ew, he's the chief.
Okay, no, chief, Pygmy chief. Well, actually, he shouldn't be chief. He's actually just the leader. He's not the chief. Chief, you'll find later on, but he's the chief in charge of this attack, as it were. But anyway,
that means we're going to be dealing with these guys.
I'm going to over here and attack. He's literally wades out of and attacks. Wielding an obsidian war axe, he slices at Fritz, hitting with a raise, doing pathetic damage.
Oh,
Excellent. Lovely. I love it when they do that. You horrible bastard.
That's what you get for rolling a penny.
Don't seem fair, do it? Okay.
No, it doesn't seem fair.
They all throw their
jovial comments.
They all throw their spears on the first round, so I don't get to worry about them afterwards. So even the ones that are at very long range, I'm going to throw the spears because that way I can't accidentally forget later on. Okay, then I would do.
Just roll that D6 again, see if he crit failed and stabbed himself in the balls.
There you go.
Clear all. Ouch, this is a new jacket. Next round, cards are being dealt. That's an awful lot of jokers.
I didn't see a D6.
There's no point. There's no point. It doesn't matter. He can't stab himself with it. Okay, he stabs himself with
He could have stabbed himself in the balls. Yeah, exactly.
He stabs himself with the
He
spear.
did stab himself in the balls. Look at that.
Okay, so
Wow.
the volcano pygmy's got. Oh my word! The volcano pygmy's got 3 jokers.
He's bleeding out.
Oh dear, the volcano pygmy's got all the jokers.
In chat, we need some more bennies.
Okay, he shakes himself. There you go. Happy now?
No, I want him bleeding out.
Okay. Volcano pygmy.
It's a good card. I like this card.
Okay, so now everyone's got common bond, and you can also exchange conviction till the end of the combat. So basically, you can give bennies to each other to share, and you can actually give conviction to each other to share if you want to. Right, this volcano pygmy is going to make an athletics climbing check. So that means he moves down. So that's 2 to there, 3 to there, 4 gets him to there. That pace is 6. 6 total gets him to there. This one makes an athletics check.
Did he move? Because I didn't see him move.
I'm going to move them all together because they're not going to be able to hit you. You know what I mean? 3 to there, 4 to there.
You're going to prove moves later, right?
I'm going to prove moves later. Well, I'll prove moves the first time one of them actually is able to actually get to a point where they can actually hit someone. One of them gets down to a point where they can hit someone, then I'll prove the existing move. 2 to there, 3 to there, 4 to there, 5, 6 to there. I have to accept all now and see what happens. He can hit you with his obsidian blades.
Well, he just hits me and wounds automatically. See, I see. He's got magic powers.
Well, we'll do it the right way around, and we'll. I've already said before, if DOS will let me do more, I don't know, but let the bennies fly. Of course you could say it. There you go. Okay, so 18 points of damage on...
Thank you.
Thank you.
18 points of damage on crits. You soak successfully.
Thanks for the benny.
You needed it there. Athletics. Or you really want is one of them too. So that's 2 to there.
Isn't this one incapacitated? The volcano pygmy fire shard spear. That's pygmy 3. Pygmy 3 should be dead.
No, he only shook. He shook himself with the damage.
Well, the combat trackers is it 1 wound incapacitated.
No, I'm not sure why it's saying that because I rolled the damage and he was only shaken. Okay, this one gets to there 4, gets to the bottom. And that one gets to there because I've accepted earlier. This one shakes. Ambers down without any problems whatsoever. volcano pygmy just moves in and attacks you.
Obviously, they don't have problems moving through lava.
You need to move away from everyone because I'm going to sweep.
That's a hit on
I've
you.
given you warning. You've had your warning. I'm not going to warn you again.
Improve sweep, and then you don't hurt your friends.
Do you have
I
improved
haven't got
sweep?
improved sweep yet. I'll get it next advance. I'm getting it next advance, but you've
For
been
right now,
warned.
we're all getting hit.
You've been warned.
For right now, we all get hit.
Right now, you got to move. I've got a Zafira can move. I might just go on hold. That might save me the problem. I'll give you 1 round to get away from me.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the net result of all of that attacks is 1 wound to soak Fritz.
Well, Fritz has got no Benny, so that's going to be a soak. Yeah, unless
Well,
someone gives me a Benny, since we've got the common bond thing.
I will give you a Benny.
Just drag a Benny onto me, please.
Bara's got 4 bennies.
Victor can do it. He's got 900
There you
bennies. Yeah.
There you are, Fritz. You just got a Benny from Zafira. Zafira, I should say.
Boom. So thank you very much, Zafira.
You're very welcome.
Zafira, as I keep pronouncing her
Victor
name
have
wrong.
like 9 or 10.
Zafira is no longer
Zafira, you need to
shaken.
move away from my sweep. Maybe you should go up.
Okay, but first I gotta heal myself.
Well, you can fly
will
up as
fly
moving's a
and heal.
free action. You can fly 6 inches
Okay, I
straight
will
up.
fly
if you want
up
to.
and heal.
Yep, you fly up and heal yourself. Go for it.
I will be Bennying that. Come on.
Should be convictioning yourself for that as well, I think.
Yes, actually, yes. I want to do that first. Give me point of conviction.
There we go.
Roll a 16.
Well then,
Let's hope. There we go. There's a 6. There's the 6. All right.
17, even better. There you go. You're healed. That
All
should
right,
apply. That
there
should
we
heal
go.
with 2 wounds.
it does indeed. I'm not sure why Azil had an opposed agility, but thank you for rolling anyway. Fritz, you're going on hold, I gather.
I guess I'm distracted.
Yeah, I'm on hold, but that's only so you lot can move.
Victor is next.
Yep, I'm looking to see which way I can move.
Those pygmies behind us are no longer +2 in the air, are they?
Good point.
I'll move up.
See, none of them
there.
are +2 anymore, are they? They're all on the ground, same for
They're
level.
all on the
as us.
ground, advancing towards you with their obsidian blades.
Victor's out of range of my sweep.
I'm gonna Benny that.
Okay. Nicely done. Okay, 1 pygmy shaken, 1 pygmy incapacitated. Was shaken. That one. Come. Yeah. Happened there, but it sorted itself
It's
out.
almost out of my reach, as all, but not quite.
Yeah, well, you're
Pygmy
going to
right
be nice
behind
to
you.
me because I'm a, You did it for me. I'm positive I can get them all.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I'm
Actually.
going to sweep those, but you're going to attack. Okay, right, groovy. Okay.
Well, if he shakes them, it makes it easier for you, doesn't it?
yeah, maybe. Yeah.
That's right. Talk like that's going to make me not be selective.
Oh, you know what all those agility checks are? It's because I did I did climbing checks for them to get down, and they obviously had you all targeted still. That's why those rolls were there. Okay, make you.
Oh, okay. So I'm not. So I'm
can't make
not
you
distracted. All right, good.
Five
Your
is a
dice is
success.
that shit color. You got to change the color so you see the numbers, then you might actually win.
Don't have dodge, so it's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a
Well, I
hit.
just pennied it all, so those should all be hits with the raises.
I'll
10.
just get rid of that one. On this hit goes. That's a 4 hit with raise. That one.
So I pennied it, which is fine because I got a 10. Shouldn't those all be raises?
Yeah, I've just got to change him.
Why is it going against parry?
I have no idea why it's going against
I
parry.
don't know. It's been doing that all day.
I think it's a bug. Okay, roll your damage.
Okay.
Okay, now pygmy leader is shaken.
All right. I might
Roll the other 3.
penny, but let's see what happens here.
Well, the idea is you roll you roll
There's
them
2.
4 times, then you decide which ones you want to apply,
Right.
and then you re-roll any you want to re-roll afterwards.
There's 3.
Yep, and one more. Okay, well, obviously you're going to take the 4 wounder, aren't you?
I'll take the 4 wounder and I'll take the wound.
Okay. So the other 2 were shaken.
I will Benny. Yeah, I'm just going to Benny the one on the leader.
Okay, so the volcano pygmy is shaken, so you just Benny the one on the leader. Yeah, go for it. I don't know why that did that, but that's fine. That's a wound. Probably because through no fault of, well, only because I took it off the wrong person there. So he should be shaken. Leader, you've just re-rolled. You did 13 points of damage, which I know it says a wound there, but
And
I
he got a wound.
Yeah, but he was only shaking because I accidentally ticked him when I meant to tick the other one. So you're only shaking him again on a 13.
Well, I'm not going to spend my last 2 bennies on this shit, so
That's
I'm
fine.
going to pass.
That's no problem at all. And Lizarus is up next. Obviously engaging that thing there.
You've got some weird version of the rule set running, Doswalk. If I try and open up the reference manuals, they're all balked.
Okay, am I?
As I'm moving over to pygmy number 4, I'm going to pull up my sapphire dagger.
It's working, but you've got to click on the titles to find out what's going on, and the titles are missing.
And
I'm looking through the Savage Worlds Player's Guide.
Yeah, I'm using the pack file, so it's nothing custom. I don't know what's going on there.
Strange.
I told you I couldn't find the powers this morning. Or the edges, or whatever it was, the powers, I guess.
I'll check
Probably you, though.
I'll check in the module.db file. There might be some weird entry in there for the player's handbook for some reason. Okay, now, yeah, so you go advancing forwards and you incapacitate a volcano pygmy. Who says ow as he dies. Nicely done. That brings us to the leader who is no longer shaken. He is very angry. You're killing all
Can
his...
I interrupt?
No.
You...
I've got to make a figure roll, haven't I? What is it? An
athletics roll.
Against who? The Volcani Pygmy leader.
Yes.
I'm going to do I'm going to target him and drop it on him. Didn't you have Poles, road to athletics, agility?
Okay, you get to interrupt him.
Excellent. Right now, did people move? They didn't, did they? But I'm going to just. I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to wild attack him.
There you go. You are wild attacking. I don't have there, do I? That's his bloody reach.
Jab your spear in me, you motherfucker.
Righty ho. Let me see now. That's an incapacitation on the volcano pygmy leader. Well, he's got lots of bennies, so he's going to spend all of them in a desperate attempt to not die. And oh, I've still got some. I'll spend one of my GM bennies because I've got a few.
Bastard.
Yeah, but how many bennies did it just cost me?
Not
One,
enough.
2,
obviously.
3, 4 bennies, but he's completely unharmed by the end of that.
He's harmed. He is harmed. Mentally, he's harmed.
He wildly attacks you, getting a hit with a raise. Doing.
It's not hard to hit me. Look at the size of it. There's nothing impressive about hitting me.
A pygmy versus the panda.
I've got no bennies. Anyone got any bennies to spare me? Victor, give me a benny, please, Victor. Thank you, Victor. What's your Victor?
Victor's letting me hang. Oh, you got you?
Yeah, it's not like somebody has 12 of them.
Oh, you got 12. That's right.
Yeah, Charles
Oh, I haven't
has
got
12.
any bennies. Okay, you got to drag you got to drag the benny onto me, not onto Give us a benny. Does work. Yeah, boom.
Want my Benny back, Benny back, Benny back.
I soaked one of them.
You did. Okay. Something I completely neglected, and I'm going to retroactively deal with it now.
Uh-oh. This isn't good. They all resurrect.
No.
Explode.
Explode.
Molten blood, yeah, they...
Fuckers.
So that's results. I'm just going to say these ones take a while to burst. So Fritz, you do not get hit twice. Why did they all go on you? They're supposed to go on. They didn't go on the people they were supposed to go on, did they? Oh yeah, no. Charles got shaken. Isra's took 4.
Got 4 wounds.
Elizabeth took 4 wounds, and you took 1 wound.
So Elizabeth would like to try to soak those.
Yep, be my guest. Basically,
I can't soak them. I've got no bennies.
You need to talk to Mr. Charles. Mr. I've got 12. I'm hoarding 12 bennies. I'm not saying anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's holding
Well,
12 bennies? Charles, spend some bennies. Share
I
some.
just don't
Quietly,
have common
Charles.
bond.
Stingy sod.
He's
No,
played
No,
the.
we all
somebody
do.
played a card
can-
that basically gave us
For the
common
hu-
bond to the end of this.
For the whole
We've
of
all
this
got common
combat,
bond till the
for the
end of
whole
this
of this
fight.
combat, you can share and bennies and conviction.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, here, have some.
Please, may I have a penny?
You have one.
Please,
and
sir.
You have one, and you have one. And
Please,
you
sir, may I have a
one.
penny?
There we go.
So here, let's put you up to 3.
Like Oprah.
Thank you. I select that one.
Very much, Charles.
Thanks,
You
Charles.
get a
Thanks for
TV and you
spreading
get
the
a
love.
TV.
Lizriz has got 8 bennies and 4 wounds to soak, so it's off you go, Lizriz.
I was looking for a soak button, but I'm going to find my vigor instead.
Hold control down.
Hold control down. You have to hold down
On
control
on
for the soak
combat
button to
tracker,
go
you'll see
up
it
here.
appear on the combat tracker next to you. There you go. That's 2.
That soaks 2 of the 4 wounds. This one might do better.
Ooh.
Oh, that was unfortunate. Hang on. Why did that say?
Almost.
I thought I saw double 6. Oh yeah,
And that
double
soaks
6.
The other 2, right?
Well, you can only do 1 soak roll, so you can't, can you? It's unfortunately, but you got 11, so you still got 2 wounds. But, I mean, to be honest, you need to roll 16 to get all 4.
16 to soak all of them, yeah.
So I could say we'll put you on 2 wounds. You'll get. This is a violent fight.
Yep.
You're getting beaten up. Charles unshakes. Now you know why I made you all seasoned before I started this encounter. The whole point is that these are nasty. I find myself trying to scroll through your combat tracker to see their status. You have to look up the top there.
Okay, Charles is going
Good.
to
We're actually battered looking.
dart this direction and stab this one.
Mm-hmm.
They're like fencing with claymore mines.
Yeah, don't be around when they die. They go boom.
Having real problems with the new small burst templates.
I'm definitely bunnying that.
They're up there. He's got 3. He's got 6. He's got 2. He's got 6. He's got 8. He's got 3.
Only a 9. Come on.
They're very small. You might not be able to see them, really, but they are there. That's a wound. Okay.
See, and now when he pops, he'll only pop me. So
Yeah, he'll only pop you. Yeah, you're fine on that score. Okay, so molten blood on you. He goes pop. See, you'll take the shaken.
oh,
You
yeah.
can always deal with it anytime. And Corny isn't here, so we'll do a new round. Because they've got more than 4 bennies, I think after 4 bennies it becomes a number rather than stack them up the screen because it starts getting harder to count the bennies. Okie dokie. I do believe Zafara got a joker and so did the volcano pygmies. Zafara goes first on the black joker.
Okay, I'm going to spend a Benny to maintain my conviction.
Okay. Very sensible.
I'm going to bang my card.
Be my guest.
So there's the Benny that I spent to maintain it. I don't know if I. And
Only Fritz was
will-
complaining because he'd run out.
To the conviction, and it does it. You drag the Benny to the conviction box, or to the
It's-
you drag the
it's-
conviction, the Benny to
Doesn't
the
matter.
conviction. Yeah,
I
drag-
don't care.
Benny-
I don't care, but you're quite correct. But it's all done. It's all done and dusted. It's okay.
Okay.
I know
drag
what
the
you're
Benny
saying.
to the conviction box, and it renews your conviction.
Yes.
Okay. And I will attempt to shoot Volcano Pygmy number 3 with my ray gun.
Okay. Hang on.
And for what it's worth, the message pops up at the beginning of your turn, but by rules, you don't have to spend the Benny until the end of your turn.
Yes.
So, like, you could clear the board conceivably and not have to maintain conviction.
Indeed.
Those targeting arrows are so much better now. So
They
much
are, aren't
clearer.
they? They're much clearer. And now with the now with the new system, I do believe we could actually have more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 templates, so we can finally get the stream template, can't we? Wow, 2 wounds.
Yep. Mike's
Said that we're getting the stream template.
No, but just use a line. Just use a line. Just draw a line.
Yeah, it is an inch wide though, isn't it? Technically, the stream
Yeah,
template.
no, listen.
So...
That's what, every time I said to get a stream template, it's all of you lot said. Just use a line. Yeah?
Yes,
so
but
I'm
that
just doing
was
what you did. I'm just doing what you did. Okay.
But it doesn't work anymore because
I'm
the
being
old
contrary to you. Just do a line. Okay.
the old targeting arrow, the old targeting arrow was big and fat and was wide enough to be used as a stream template. The new one isn't.
No, just use a line. Just do 2 lines. Okay.
I'm going to kill
Get your allies to draw a line for you. Okay.
I'm going to take great delight in smacking the crap out of Fritz
Is your character having a heart attack?
It's kind of like that guy that tells me to write my own extension every time I ask for something.
Yeah, that's what you should do. And all lazy sod. Yeah.
Yeah, he really hit you hard.
Yeah, you didn't. He's going to roll all ones.
Okay, I just have to take 30 off the attack roll there. That's how angry I was with you right there. 14 is a hit with a raise. Okay, now I'm just going.
Bastard. Beaten bastard, yeah. Oh, kinetic the frenetic. Oh, he can run fast, can he? What, into this brick wall that I just put up?
Okay, so...
And I promise you, I'm not the only one, Jiminy, that likes the stats.
Someone's cheating. These are the rifts, dude. You're in the wrong game system.
Okay. Okay, so you don't really take 160.
Okay, and wound caps are turned off, so I think that's 18 wounds.
This is the real damage roll, I'm afraid.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Real damage roll was...
You Mac, next time you play my game, dude, you ain't going to be around for very long.
You're going to get one shot, huh?
That looks like a
Ground
good
check, open up and swallow me.
I had to spend 3 bennies for that, but yeah.
Okay, Victor, you're up, sir.
What's your vector, Victor?
0.3, 0.2, 0.8.
Oh, thanks very much.
Will Wheaton has a saying, don't be a dick. Say more.
There you go. Hit with a raise.
Hit with a raise.
I don't think Will Wheaton invented that saying.
That's wrong.
Which is kind of ironic because apparently the set of that show is quite toxic.
We're talking about next gen.
Yeah, and the follow-up.
I think next gen was toxic. I think Will Wheaton's parents are tossers.
Probably.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. So who's in range of my sweep? Only Lizris. Lizris, sorry, dude, you're going to get hit. But
Poor guy just soaked 4 wounds too.
I was getting ready for it.
I just done all the targeting for you, Mr. Fritz, and you... Anyway, there you go. I was trying to be nice.
oh, I just saw some extra targeting for. Yeah, it's all right. But I wonder what was going on. I saw a blue line. What's this blue line?
Sorry, I was trying to be nice.
Thanks very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Have I still got conviction? Has it run out yet? I need a Benny. Can anyone spare me a Benny?
Your conviction will run out at the end of your turn. If you take out these two, the fight's over, so you don't necessarily need it.
Yeah, make your attack.
That's
We'll
what I
see
just
if you
said.
need it first, greedy bugger.
Okay, you hit the volcano pygmy, you hit the volcano pygmy leader, and you hit Lizarus.
Sorry, Liz.
Okay, you do 4 wounds on Lizarus. You
Jesus.
shake the volcano pygmy.
Why is it doing Lizarus first? Since Lizarus was it Lizarus last on the list?
He
was. It's weird, isn't it?
It's the
I'm
computer.
going to change
does
the
it for you.
damage run. I want to give that damage was to the volcano
You could
leader.
roll and get one more. And I can always move him around. Okay. So you
So
want
I
to
think
give.
Lizarus gets shaken. The leader gets the full-on sweep because he was right in front of my move.
Okay, so
Lizarus gets shaken.
the volcano pygmy leader takes 21 points. 21 points of damage. Lizarus takes 14 points of damage, which is it still incapacitates him because it's only 2 wounds. Okay, the volcano pygmy is incapacitated. Volcano pygmy leader spends a penny to attempt to soak the wounds. Soaks one of them and is still standing. Lizarus, I'm just going to hit the soak button for you because I'm generous. That failed miserably.
Ugh.
I'm going to keep pressing until you run out of beddies.
Sorry, Lizarus.
Lizarus is okay. Lizarus is out of beddies and is going to be incapacitated.
We can heal him afterwards. It's all right. Sorry, dude. You just got the wrong end of my sword.
Anyone else want to give Lizarus a beddy?
Charles, spread the love, man. Victor's got some love as well.
God's sake.
Blow the dice.
Look at that box. Okay. Lizarus is going down, I think. Lizarus is bleeding out.
Yeah, Zafira, your turn. Now this guy next to me is going to blow up, and he
And has a permanent injury.
the guy in front of me's got to blow up, and the pygmy.
He does.
Nothing.
Let's see what you did to Lizarus.
Give Lizarus the injury table.
Busted his strength.
It's 8, so we could use his bow.
Okay, so the effect
It's now down to 6, you say?
will be, I'm afraid. That's just because someone
I
decided
can't get
hit
to him
you.
and heal him in time.
Oh, and he's bleeding out, so you'll be okay. You'll probably be.
Anyone, adventure cards, everyone. Who's got adventure cards? I've used mine. Anyone else got any?
I do, but I don't think it's going to
Got a
be
close call.
useful.
Ditto.
You don't want me to use mine.
Yeah, what I have is
No,
surprise.
you definitely don't
Get
want me to
surprised
use
by an
mine
encounter.
either.
I think we just played through that.
Okay, so
What adventure cards have you got?
Tawny has got
Disaster.
20 pennies. Just noticed, so he's giving some pennies out.
We got close
Well,
call.
What's
I
close
appreciate
call
that,
do?
Connie.
What does it say?
Can't read it.
They play the card to instantly negate any effect from rolling a crit fail,
No, it wasn't a crit fail.
or a situation where a 1 on the trait die has a negative effect.
Pygmy leader remains shaken.
So
Is
they
yours-
got a crit fail to do it.
Well,
Now-
bye, Liz.
Well, no,
wait.
one, you've got 6 pennies to re-roll that, so don't worry about that. 2,
You got more than that if you need them.
two, no one ever really. It's one of the setting rules in Flash Gordon is heroes never die. So I'm
Don't
just
die.
gonna, yeah, you don't actually die, because it's Flash Gordon. You're a hero.
You
You're
hear
one
that,
of the,
Hemini? I won't die.
I'm not worried about you. I was worried about Lizris.
I'm talking about Rifts. Can't die.
Well,
Heroes
no,
can't
Rifts
die.
hasn't got that setting. Rifts has got blood and gore and all kinds of shit for when you die. Yeah.
Yeah, Rifts has got Blaze of Glory.
Yes.
heroes never die. If a named
And-
hero or villain die, they are simply knocked out, captured, or unconscious, comatose, or otherwise recovering for a dramatically appropriate time instead. This could be hours, days, or even weeks, depending on the situation and narrative needs. GM score.
Lizris. Oh no, Lizris is dead. I'm so sorry,
So
Liz.
Lizris is not dead, but Lizris is
Out.
out.
He's going to
I'm
wake
not
up about
dead
a
yet.
week from Monday.
Lizris is.
Bring out your dead.
Lizris has been killed by Fritz. Azul, you're up, sir.
Killed by the end of my sword.
All right.
Yeah,
Tell him to
fortunately,
move.
heroes never die means Lizris isn't dead. For Lizris to die, the pygmy leader has to walk over and execute you. Perform a coup de grace to actually kill someone.
That's not going to happen. Not today.
Anyway, I think Azul's going to zap him anyway. Well, that missed. Oh, no, that doesn't miss. That fails to cast, doesn't it? That's a hit with raise. Roll the damage.
I should have had an extra die to it.
It did. It rolled 4 dice.
No, but I'm rolling through the extra damage, so it's 3 dice.
Yeah, and then you hit with a
Do the
raise, so it
raise.
rolls 4 dice. So there's 4 dice. It rolled 4d6.
Okay, I thought it was that came afterwards. I'll Benny that.
That's a wound.
I'll throw another Benny at that. We're coming to the end of this thing. Oh, okay.
And he's going down.
He's going to explode right in front of my face.
He is. Yeah, I'm afraid he is.
Having fun. Having fun. Gonna roll 7. Oh, you bastard. Okay, so that's good. Only 2. No aces. Good. I'm shaken. Whoa.
Okay, right.
Lizris. Let's save
He's gonna
Lizris.
spend a Benny on that.
I'm gonna
Let's
pick him
save
up.
Lizarus.
I'll just prove my own move.
No, I just unlock tokens because it doesn't matter, does it? You're out of combat. You can dramatically roleplay how all of you work together.
Oh, right.
To
So
stop
once
Lizarus
you're
dying.
out of combat, you can approve your own moves, is that?
No, it's because I turned off lock token.
But if you use
movement.
if you use the alt button, you can use
Yeah.
approve your own moves. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's very shiny.
Okay, so come on, let's have your narrative of how you're going to save Lizarus' life as he is dying right now. He's just
He's gonna
isn't
slap
dead
him
yet.
around the face and say, "It's just a flesh wound."
Does anyone else have healing as a skill?
No, I can intimidate him though to make him wake
No.
up. Oh, that's pathetic.
All
I'm
right.
going to intimidate him to wake up like Hulk does with.
Okay, for 13 power points. I'm just about to point this one. For 13 power points, Nefera, you can heal him to stop him dying. You won't necessarily get all his wounds back, but you can heal him to stop him dying and also remove his permanent injury.
13. I only have 10. Can I short cast that?
Oh, sorry, no, it's 20. Sorry, I apologize. It's 23 to get rid of a permanent injury. I'm getting a crippling injury.
Yeah,
so I'm going
I
to
have
You'd
like
have a minus
I have
26,
10
unfortunately.
side points. I don't have 23.
No.
I don't think I can short
Right.
cast that much.
Right, and trying to shortcast that much would be a minus 26 on the roll. So
Exactly. So
Might get lucky.
So the point I'm saying is, you for 23 power points, you can cure his permanent injury. Otherwise, you're going. Well, obviously, we're going to have to make that, and that's going to have to be a narrative thing, getting him fixed. But we can sort that one out, and it's something I can pencil in for next time. But the rest of the you basically pick up his body, and obviously, you can heal him tonight, and you can heal
pick him
in
up,
the
but
morning.
I think we need to heal us lot first as well, won't it? Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to worry too much about it because you can downtime it, and you just basically what ends up happening is you'll just have to spend an extra day healing up and patching up everyone before you get to the volcano. But that's not a worry. Spend a penny for the power points. Can't spend if you haven't got them anymore. So, so instead of it being day 5, I'm just going to worry about it being day 6 when you finally arrive. This is the cliffhanger. When you finally arrive at the volcano base. Next time, you'll be assaulting the volcano base. Like that.
Is that a WebM file?
No, it's not. That's where we shall leave it today. But I'm showing you the image.
If it's not a WebM file, what is it?
That is just a straightforward WebP file with Fantasy Grounds effects on them and animated Fantasy Grounds animated smoke.
What's wrong with that web file I sent you?
Nothing at all. I didn't do it, and 2, when I did the video of it to show it off the map, I didn't actually make it so it loops perfectly. The smoke won't line up if you make it endless loop.
Ah.
But Fantasy Grounds.
If you make it loop perfectly, I'll make you a WebP file for a WebM file.
I can make a WebM file if I wanted to, but Fantasy Grounds is running that, no problem at all. Look. But that's where we shall leave it today. Next time, you assault the volcano base. And his name.
Bob.
Well, thanks, guys. That was fun. Sorry, my
okay.
computer was acting
That's
up.
okay.
Yes, it was fun.
Yes. So next week, you will assault the volcano base of Dr. Venificus. Sorry, I forgot it now. His name now. Zarcovius Venificus. He's a mad scientist.
Mucous membrane.
Indeed. But we shall leave it there. We'll see you in a fortnight, unless you're playing on Tuesday, and it was a bit of hell on earth. Just leave it there. Take care.
Hey, Himini, have you been able to? Thank you. Thank you again, Nose. Have you been able to right-click and get those squares around shit on the chase?
Flash Gordon, the savior we need, racing through the stars at lightning speed. Crash landed on Mongo, a world so strange, where tyrants rule and the skies rearrange. The people are calling, their hope burns bright. Our heroes rise and lead the fight. Flash, the champion of the stars, he'll shatter the darkness, break the bars. From Mongo steps to the skies that gleam, he fights for freedom, he lives the dream. In Arborians woods, where the hunters hide, trees that tower stretching wide, Prince Baron's arrows fly sharp and true. Flash joins the fight, their bond renews. In Arborians woods, where the hunters hide, trees that tower stretching wide, Prince Baron's arrows fly sharp and true. Flash joins the fight, their bond renews. Through Coralians waves, where the seas are deep, the kingdom stirs from its ancient sleep. Merfolk whisper of danger near, Flash dives in, his courage clear. The people are cheering, they found their voice. In the face of evil, they make their choice. Flash, the champion of the stars, he'll shatter the darkness, break the bars. From Mongo steps to the skies that gleam, he fights for freedom, he lives the dream. The tree is frost, the cold bites deep, a frozen moon where shadows creep. The Ice Queen's palace gleams so bright. Flash earns her trust in the heart of night. On Fyros flames consume the ground. Volcanic rage, no peace is found. The Fireforged rebels rise with pride. Flash leads the charge, their strength aligned. The final battle, the stage is set. Laser blasts and a daring bet. Ming's laughter echoes, his grip so tight. But Flash won't falter, he'll win this fight. Flash, the savior of every world. Through cosmic storms, his flag unfurled. With courage blazing.